Yeah. Yeah. He's back up in this motherfucker one more again from my hood to your hood, all the hoods all around. Shout out to Hillsdale. Oh yeah, it's up, Pine Line, Belden Village, Hanley Hills, all them Normandy niggas. Shout out to everybody that jumped in, jumped out, got away with it. Y'all need to get y'all one of these. Yeah, the motherfucker that talking that war shit, nigga, get you one of these, nigga. Yeah, shout out to all the motherfuckers. MK, Ant Diggity Dog. Shout out to Player, Kim Quincy, Chibo, and the whole Zenny clan. RIP to Papa Z, Kevin Cab, Uncle June, Lil Marco, Uncle Marco, Lil Marco down there in Texas doing his family thing, doing that real estate shit. Shout out to Lil Marco. We out here, y'all. This is it. Preseason rankings, the show for Roy from the Rankings crew. We got the host, me, we got the co-host, Lord Hay, and that nigga who swear up and down, he the motherfucking talent. We out here doing it. Preseason rankings from me to you to yours. Y'all niggas not cut from my car because they stopped making my fabric. So fuck y'all niggas. We out here. Week preseason rankings. Let's get it in, gentlemen. Let's get it in.
Man. This is gonna be a good season. How many years we've been doing this, you say?
This is the 10th anniversary. Come the Wednesday show, week 1. This will be the 10th anniversary. We're going to have a big deal. Roy, you the motherfucker that started all this. You coming in the week, you're 10. How that shit feel?
First off, gotta start this off right. Duval. Or should I say it? Let me say it the right way. Duval.
Shout out to my niggas down there at Duval. Duval. This nigga. We're going to get into our sponsors. Our sponsors, we're going to start with the homie El Patron on Broadway, 5026 on Broadway. Go holler at him for all your liquor needs. Then you got Big L DJ services. You're going in, going out, got a divorce, whatever. Go holler at Big L. BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Petey.
They got these specials this week. Fuck yeah, they do. 68 cents for 68th Street in Hillsdale. All drains. You mentioned Lil Petey. You mentioned the show. You get all drains unclogged for 68 cents. Holla at Lil Petey. Then you got Jenkins Lawn Services. Holla at him for all your lawn care needs. You got some shit on your chain, man. That's sad. So I'm gonna introduce the co-host, Lord Hake, and then we got the man that say he the talent. You got Roy from the Rankings crew. So shout out to both of them.
What up?
Say to the people, co-host.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I can't wait to see how this gonna shake out, man. It's supposed to be the champions' time to take over, and I definitely want to get into this shit this week. Week 1.
Talent, Mr. Rankings crew.
First off, let's get right into this. Let's talk about the trade that went down today. Talk about the trade that's been going. Let's talk about what Team Commish has been doing since the debacle of the draft.
Team Commish has been taking motherfuckers to the mosey wozy all season, taking them in there.
Yes, man.
Getting them.
First off,
yeah, you steady selling second-rate running backs.
What are you talking about? Who's the second-rate running back?
According to the report I saw earlier, R.J. Harvey number 2. Diamond's the number 1. That's what I heard. We already know.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question about Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
When has he ever been great? I'll wait.
Never.
Okay, so what does that got to do with anything? Is Dobbins a threat? Has Dobbins been a threat to any running back in this league ever? Come on, speak now. Speak. Okay, so we're not finna act like Dobbins is the whole back RJ Harvey.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, man.
I do got a question about that though, Roy. I got a question. I want to ask you if you drafted him, and that was a great pick. Why didn't you at least get his feet wet to get on your team to see what he could do as far as I mean, running backs, as you say, in this league is a premium, and you just let one go. So
Yeah.
you got who for it?
I got George Pickens,
Mm-hmm.
wide receiver,
Right,
third
we know.
third year,
And he gonna
24
he
years.
gonna he gonna produce with that.
Yeah. You know why?
Okay. Mm,
Who's Dallas running back?
mm,
Mm,
mm.
Monte Williams. He just as trash as J.K. Dobbins.
I give you that.
What
But you
about
saying
that?
that
Well, let me ask you
it,
this: Didn't Dallas just trade away they top
DN,
defensive end?
yeah, they
most
did.
definitely
Do you think Dallas is a mess?
all
Hell,
the way through.
yeah.
Okay, so a team that's a mess, they got two top flight wide receivers, no real running back talent, and no defense. That sounds like a team that's gonna always be throwing the ball, huh?
Does that mean that George Pickens gonna produce what you
But who gonna
projecting
be
him to
throwing it?
do? Before I even get to the throwing it, do you think George Pickens gonna produce
Absolutely,
like that in Dallas?
I think he gonna average 14 to 15 points per game. Absolutely, I
I'm
think
gonna
Because
he
tell,
that's
will.
a
I'm gonna answer the question, and I'm not speaking for this man because we know I don't do that shit. Other motherfuckers speak for other niggas, but I don't speak for a nigga. But I'm going to try to answer your question from my POV. If
Mhm.
RJ Harvey was that nigga white when you drafted him, why sell him away?
Who
Because
said?
he's trying to recoup. I told you the last show
First off,
that at the hey nigga, I still own this motherfucking
uh,
mute button. I'm
uh,
just saying. So with that being said, I'm just getting ready to go explain this to y'all. This nigga trying to recoup. He trying to get back a little bit of what he lost in
can
the
you?
trade, trying to get some depth. So he ended up getting his depth back. But what he's going to do is all of these things that he's getting together, he's going to package that and try to get Travis Hunter again. So I
Oh,
understand. Roy is a great GM. Roy is a great GM, and I ain't never hated on his GMing skills. I do
uh,
think he fucks sometimes, but a lot of times Roy's a great GM. So I turned it over to
mm.
you.
First off, uh, first off, the whole time we was y'all was making fun of me about this Travis Hunter debacle. I said it was a big mistake. I said I misread the room. Not once did I said, and I will say this. I'll stand behind it. I said Sean Payton makes his running backs good. He's never
Tom Payton, his running back
usually
is
his
a
running
linchpin
back.
to his
He,
offense.
but I didn't say I thought Harvey was gonna be great. I didn't say
Oh, you
you
did?
said no. He
You
said that.
said that Harvey gonna be rookie of the year. Did you done?
That was in the room. I didn't
Oh,
ever
okay.
come on the
When we
show.
track,
I didn't come on the show and say and when we
so we
and
can't
if I
use room
said
quotes.
listen, we can use room code. But
Just
I also
let
told him
him talk. Let him talk. I want to
we
hear
can
this because I
use
got a
room
rebuttal for
quotes.
that.
We can use room quotes. Again, he got sold. If I'm in the room and I'm selling my player, I'm saying what I need to say to sell my player. He
Oh,
got
okay.
sold.
Pimp
He
So,
talk.
got
You know what I said the
so,
last time? Pimp talk.
I
so
didn't
let me
say
ask
pimp
you this,
talk.
gas man. Let me ask you this, gas man. You got rid of your running back, right? And that's
I
your up and
traded.
coming.
Yeah,
You got rid of
right.
him. It don't matter whether you trade him or got
Okay.
rid of him.
All right,
You
go
didn't
ahead.
replace him with another running back.
Okay.
So you know Achan may go down because he's known to go down, right?
That's
He already
fine.
down.
Okay, so he go down. You
Okay.
got two of Dallas's wide receivers, so you make it seem like every game they gonna produce. Because if they don't produce, then what?
I mean,
That's
everybody's
fucked two times.
expectation is for. Oh, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Is it? That's two times you can get fucked in the same game.
How? Do you think neither one of them gonna score? And neither one of them gonna do nothing, and
You already said that
the
Dallas is
third
a
wide
mess.
receiver is gonna go off. Yeah, they a mess.
Okay.
And, and
I really
team,
don't see them
here,
producing that many points like they normally do this year.
So what you think? They're not gonna score anything? Dak
I
gonna
didn't say they not.
or
I didn't say they wasn't gonna
if
score
Dak
anything.
throw for if they down and Dak throws
Hmm.
for 300 yards, you don't think neither one of them gonna be the reason? You think he just gonna be going to his tight end and his third and fourth wide receiver?
How many games you think he gonna throw for 300 yards?
Who, Dak?
Dak,
Dak can throw for
Shit,
300 every game if
every
he
game.
healthy.
Yeah.
he
Dak has
can.
been top in
He
passing
can.
yards. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hold on. He can. Can he get
Yeah.
hurt? Has he been hurt?
Ah,
Is that what we doing? Because
Oh,
If Lamar Jackson go down, you got to go with
has he?
Tua.
Hold on. Has he went down?
He been hurt a lot.
Hold
Lamar
on.
Jackson stay
Has
hurt.
he?
Lamar Jackson stay hurt.
he
Mm,
hurt now.
mm.
Lamar Jackson stay hurt. And
So who you?
you know when Lamar Jackson really gets hurt in the mix of the playoff push for fantasy. Week 12, week 13.
This is what Lamar Jackson foot returned to practice Monday. Start QB
Listen,
last Wednesday practice
listen,
early because his teammate stepped on his foot.
I understand you want to preach fear, but I don't deal. I understand you want to preach fear, but I
Go ahead.
listen. You could
Go ahead,
talk
gas
about the
man.
trade. You could talk about the trade, but preaching fear about somebody getting hurt and this or that. Let me tell you why this. Listen, it's a great trade for both teams. It's a win-win for both teams. Okay, Brandon needed a running back.
Mhm.
All he had was
Hmm.
Aaron Jones, who is the starter, but he on ball time. He older, and he's
Hmm.
got a younger guy behind him that's gonna be pushing. So he got him a running back. For
Mhm.
me, it was a no-brainer. George Pickens and RJ Harvey, same age. George Pickens a 3-year veteran. I also picked up a 21-year-old tight end who looking like he might be the safety valve for Caleb Williams.
That rookie tight end out of Chicago. Yeah,
Austin Love.
I think that's
Love.
the I think that's the reason why you
that's
feel
the crux of
excited.
the
No,
trade.
no, yeah.
That's the part I think that because I can't see you giving up a running back and not have something in him. And I agree with you, Jay Reed. He's gonna package that to get a running back. I don't think
No, he is going to package that
I
to
don't think
try
he's
his
gonna get
best to
Hunter.
get Travis Hunter.
He's not gonna get Hunter. He's
I
gonna package it, but he's not
I
gonna get
don't.
Hunter.
He might. I mean, if
Mm.
The
one
hate is
GM
there.
wise, this is when we talked, and I'll go ahead and talk to the people, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to these rankings real quick. Future picks are always good. That's not a problem. But the further they go out, those finance charges go up. Buy now, pay later. They always come with finance charges, people.
Well, that
So
is that is what you are trying to push
I,
to everybody else. That's ridiculous. Listen,
if I buy now, pay
I'm
later come
all
with
in.
finance charges. I'm sorry.
I am all in.
Depends on who it is, but I can see the point.
I am all in. Let me tell y'all right now. We can move on. I'm
Mm,
all in on the
27.
2027 draft.
Right.
Okay, I have 3 picks, and I would like to get more. I would like to get more in the first round. And
I got one
I'm
more
coming
thing
for
to
a few of
say
those
on
if
that.
picks
my
too
guy
myself.
Gronk is watching this right now, Gronk, talking to you. I know you seen that Kittle, Pearson, Purdy that could take you over the top. You got Chivo first in 2027. You got your first in 2027. Like something you might want to think about.
Yeah, bitch. I need my money, and I need it. That's pimp talk. Anyway, listen, we're gonna move on. We are back for year
Wait a
10.
minute, hold on. You have one more question. I want to hear
No,
this.
I just wanted to ask who came to who for that trade.
Oh,
That was a mute. Listen, I talk trades. I throw
The
stuff out
question
there.
is who
I just want to
came to
let you know.
who
Listen, I'm gonna
for the
tell you.
trade.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm trying to help the league, not just help you. I want to help the league in the chat room. This is where I need Brian. Brian, if you watch it, you need to
shout out to
come back
Brian.
to the chat. But in the chat room, I throw out multiple trade offers to multiple people. I've thrown out trades to him that he's just I just throw it out there and I get the temperature of the room. That's how I know my opponent. I get the temperature of the room. If anybody's in the chat room, they'll know People's Champ, Brandon. was looking for a running back. And if you had one, he was willing to pay a little extra to get him a running back. What? Listen, just to help y'all out some more. Brandon offered Pickens, Stephon Diggs, and my first. I ain't budge on that. Didn't need it. Didn't want it. Pickens, Pickens for RJ. You right. I'd rather have a running back. Diggs was a little older. I wasn't getting my pick back. It was I like that, but the Diggs didn't move me. I threw out a counter to Brandon. Didn't move him. He didn't move.
What
Didn't
was the counter?
The counter was pretty much Loveland, uh, Pickens, my first in 2026, and his first in 2027. He shut that down quickly. Then I threw out the same offer that I got with my second instead of the first. He didn't move on that. When I added my third in 2026 and the original trade, that's when he moved. So it's a negotiation. It's a negotiation.
You was trying to fuck. You was trying to fuck.
No, it's a negotiation. I throw out an offer. He didn't move. I didn't move. I mean, if he would have took the two first, I would have done it. He didn't. Hey, I get it. I didn't take the Diggs.
Right.
And then we threw out you throw out the temperature of the room. It's called negotiation.
It was a good
You
trade.
give some. You give exactly. You
It just
give
what
and you take.
I gotta
You
talk about
give
I
and
don't.
you take. Give and
But
you
you
take.
you
But
you
anybody, see, here's the thing, and we can move on. But here's the thing: Lord Hats and his friend Chuck, the new Northside FFC. The FFC has lost a goddamn mind, and I'm hoping he watching too because he done became a fucking monster when it comes to these trades. I give him one good fucking trade that pretty
here.
much
I'm gonna let you talk to the people. Talk to the
pretty
people.
much gassed up his goddamn rebuild at a supercharged hype, and now you can't do business with him because if he don't get that type of deal, and he bold with it. He bold like a bargain. I want He basically saying I'm gonna fuck you, and because he thought I was on the ropes with RJ Harvey, and he tried to fuck
Mm.
FFC and lost his goddamn mind. And
That's that
so
Hogan
has
on Hogan hate. That's that Hogan on
and
Hogan hate.
so has you.
Oh man, I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
get into
no.
this shit. Fuck
We'll
all
pick
that.
this up
Let's
later on in the show. We'll pick
yeah,
it
we
up
pick
later
this
in
up
the
later
show.
on. So we got the from year one of our incept, we got 16, 17, 18, 19, and so on. That work is 16. Nas Escobar, aka the World Boss, is 17. The Mad Titans shout out to the World Boss back to back. Draft Kings is 17 and 18. Those are the championship years, right?
These are champions. What you're reading right now is the
Oh, the league
champions,
champions. I'm sorry,
the
those are the
league
league
champions.
champions. Mad
These,
Tight
yeah,
went back to back. Nas Escobar, World Boss. You got Chibo Burgers in 19, Team Commish in 2020. The U City Lions in 21. The Ass Kickers in 2022. Bullyfoots in 23. And Hurricane Walker, our current defending champ. Now, Roy from the Rankings crew does these for entertainment value, but these are the preseason rankings, and according to him, the top three that he reached the podium will always be there. Starting off with number 1, 2, and 3, you got Hurricane Walker, World Boss, Team Commish. Now, I'm going to touch on each one of these separately. Team Commish was the perennial overall number one team, pretty much 98% of the season, ended up playing in third place game. Went, 13 and 1, and including the
13
playoffs,
and 1.
13 and 2. 13 to 1 in the regular season, lost in the second round of the playoffs. They come in at number 3, coming out at number 2. Number 2, the World Boss, making his way back to the podium, getting back into his championship form. McBride, the Brees Halls, Bijan, he got a great team coming out. He comes out starting at number 2. And your overall winning champ. Shout out to Hurricane Walker for being the defending champ, and he is the number 1 preseason rankings. And that's the way they are on the podium. I think those are legit. What you got? I want to talk to the talent first. This is his list. He wrote it. What you got?
All right, so we start off with Walker. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
he the champ, defending champ. Listen, Gibbs, Cook, and Brian Thomas Jr. all got hot at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And they all went off in the playoffs. He had one of the most amazing playoffs run, 291 first round. Tebow Burger scored 270.
299 second.
Tebow Burger scored 272. And lost by
Mm-hmm.
20 in the first round. Then 299 second round, and then he brought it home with like 263 in the third round. That's the greatest playoff run I've ever seen in this league. So
You
Gibbs,
actually
Cook,
called that too. You said that I want to say around week 3 last year. You was like, I bet this lousy motherfucker go out here and get hot at the right time and fuck around and win it. So I'll give you that. You went
that
out
was
there right.
always
I
one of my
stated that
fears.
shit.
That was always one of my fears. Um, he doesn't do anything during the season. He doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? If he got a guy on by, that guy stays in the lineup on by. It's like goodness gracious. ESPN picked Ty Ward for him. ESPN for fucking GM of the year because they picked, even though they picked the defense with his second pick, that first pick, he needed it. You know what I'm saying? He's at the draft party, he's present 2 minutes per round or a minute and a half per round, and he could not make a pick.
We was out there talking a lot of shit, and we was
ESPN had to take care of it. But he got a good team. If I look at his team, and again, his inactivity could be a problem for him. But his weakness, the only way I'm still not sold on Debo. I know he's in a new team. Still not sold on Debo, and I'm not sold on Wandale Robinson. If he can be beat, those are the two spots where I think he can be exploited at. But the rest of his team is strong.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I
Man,
love that I love that defensive end, Van Grinkle. Um, Again, he's starting to coach defense because he ain't got no choice because he drafted them in the first round. So I guess he just don't want to look silly. He's got a decent bench. He's gonna be a tough opponent. I expect him to make the playoffs, and him and El Patron are gonna go at it in that division if
yeah.
El Patron stay healthy.
El
That's all I
Patron,
got.
we'll get to him in a minute, but he cannot stay healthy. That's his problem. You got anything to add, Lori?
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at Hurricane Walker's team, and honestly, I agree with the Wandale Robinson. That's not gonna cut it. You know, we got to see who's gonna be throwing it to him long term. If it's gonna be Jackson Dart getting in there, and I think Jackson Dart gonna get in there. So I don't think he's gonna go to Rondale Robinson. He don't look like he'll separate and get what he needs to. I don't think Ron Mendoza gonna do his thing up there with Caleb Williams either. I just don't see that happening. So I think
Mm.
that might be a little liability there. Defensively, I like to see what Dre Greenlaw gonna do as far as if he gonna come back and being a monster.
He worked well for me.
Tyler Show, I think him being not the starter, and I'm wondering with the Saints, and it's the Aints, is that starter situation gonna be a problem? Because if Tyler Show don't get no clock, and there's a situation with the quarterback, how long can Josh Allen be the Josh Allen that we know him to be? He gotta have 1 year, and the Madden curse can rear his ugly head at any time, and he ain't got no backup. So I don't really even see him taking over. I think El Patron can go ahead and get that division if he wanted to,
Mm.
looking at that. But let's see if Walker do. But he the champ, so he got to be number one right now until somebody kill the throne.
Hurricane Walker gonna make the playoffs. It's not even a deal. We move on to World Boss. World Boss is stacked from head to toe, and I have to give motherfuckers that they flowers what it is. Even though he tanked to get there, dude has created a great team, a monster team, and I got to give shouts to the World Boss on your GM and skills. Even though you had to tank like a hoe to get there, I if anybody's gonna give a good run for a division in the South, the division win, it's gonna be World Boss. Even though Chibo Burgers has team commissions number, World Boss could be a contender for that division, but I see him making the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty much stacked. I mean, I don't see too many problems. He's got a good bench. The hell is that? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm looking at his squad up and down. He's straight. He's got a 234 projection.
Projected
Jaden
to win
Daniels.
games.
Projections matter, people. Uh, he's got a 234 projection. Four projections matter. Uh, and I'm gonna tell y'all why projection matters. Because teams with the better projections are always the team that play deep into this league. You can say what you want, but a lot of the teams that don't have these good projections, we look at them and we look at them like they don't matter.
Mm.
And 9 times out of 10, that's what happens. Anyway, back to it. At 234 projection, I mean Hampton, LBJ, Bijan, he's got Swift, and he's got Hall. That's the difference from this team last year. Last year he rose pretty much Bijan and Zach Charbonnet the whole way. But this time he's got 4 running backs. He's got Braylon Allen on the bench if Hall or anybody gets hurt. I mean, he's got a good team. And listen, it's gonna be a battle in that South Division. But
As it is every year.
let's say this. Last 3 years, Team Commish has won the South. World Boss ain't won the South since 2022.
Mm.
2021. I'm sorry, 2021.
Mm. Anywho, so we
But
move on. I'm sorry, sir.
yeah, go ahead.
You got
Go
anything?
ahead.
I mean, with the World Boss, they definitely stacked. That's a tough division. I was trying to get Trey McBride. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to get Trey McBride from World Boss for a minute. So him
You
having JD
trying to
on the squad, him having JD on the squad. I don't think World Boss.
gonna take you with a Mosey Wilson?
It's. I'll go back to Team Commish. That trade, and I see that package that's coming down the line. I still think Chibo gonna go ahead and let them do their thing, and Chibo might jump over that because I see Chibo getting in that trade too. But World Boss, I'll say World Boss can definitely be over Team Commish. But that
Mhm.
trade
I,
may.
I still have Team Commish winning the division because see, this is the one thing I do because people, I am fair and balanced.
Mm.
Not biased like the rest of these niggas. I give motherfuckers they flowers when they do, and I really think that Team Commish goes out and wins their division again. However, if anybody makes a pull, it's probably gonna be World Boss. But we move into Team 3. Team Commish, 13-1. Number one team in all the land for all 13, 14 weeks going into the playoffs. You had a goal of undefeated and you almost achieved that. And in your breakdown, you say win Hype Bowl 5 or bust. There are no other options. Would you give up undefeated for the ring? Or does it have to be
Uh,
both?
Under, no, I mean undefeated is. Listen, it would be nice, but I mean the point of the matter is Hurricane Walker is the champion. He didn't go undefeated. He lost like 6 games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, the regular season is a regular season. It matters. I want to win every game in the regular season. I want to win every award. But I also understand week 14, no, week 15, week 16, week 17.
They matter.
That matters. That matters because if you have a great regular season, but week 15 is that one week where you mess up,
Shit the
you're gonna
bed.
get clown. Yeah, you're gonna get clown for it. We clown everybody for that. So it happens. I mean, that is one of the biggest fears, like last year, to go 13-1, and then you fuck up week 15. Your guys don't show up. But Team Commish, listen, we going for the 4 South Division titles. We're going for the championship. We want it all. But I'm telling you, the Hunter thing really messed up our plans. So it's been the GM has been on a crash course to reshape the direction of the program. And I could go on a long thing about why the Hunter thing didn't work.
We've
But
already beat that horse, and
we
it's
beat it down. We beat it down. But again, I stand by. I stand by this. I wouldn't have made the Hunter trade, the first trade, giving up Mahomes and all that,
if you
if I
didn't
did,
it's gonna get
if I didn't get Hunter. But but the problem was I did not want to be. I didn't want to be stuck without death because the point of having Travis Hunter is he plays cornerback position. If you have to bring Travis Hunter in the flex or anywhere on your offensive slots, he is just not. He's a wide receiver at that point. He's just not that value. He's the value Travis Hunter has is being at the cornerback position.
and the
But if
value
you,
he has is not being on your team. And I think I speak for everybody in the league.
mm,
We don't want that nigga there. So, you got anything about team commission before moving on Chibo Burgers?
No, I mean, from the question I want to ask, and I remember bringing this up last week, and we was talking about the Browns quarterback. I noticed you picked up another quarterback of the Cleveland Browns,
yeah, I picked up the
and
guy who's the number
and
two
I
on the depth chart by per his coach, his head coach. His head coach said, "Hey, he's the number two." Flacco's 100 years
why
old.
why
Because
why
Flacco,
why
because
why
Flacco's a
why?
hundred
It's the
years old.
Browns though. It's the
Don't
Browns.
matter. It's
Makes
my
sense.
number
You got
two.
Caleb. You got Caleb Williams as your starter, and you
Okay.
hoping that Caleb Williams take off.
Let me
You
ask you a
hoping.
question. I
Hold
understand.
on.
This
I
is
didn't
About
about
the
hell.
the
You let
ranking.
me
This
finish. Hold
ain't
on.
about y'all picks and
Let me finish.
contests going.
No, no, no.
let him go. Let him go.
Let me
Let him.
finish
He
with
might
this.
have
Let me
some.
finish with it. Because I'm wondering, and this is tying in to you being the third in your own rankings crew. You see, you put yourself at third.
I
And
won.
I'm
I
just
earned third. I
No,
earned third.
he earned third.
I was third in the league.
the
If you
rankings
finish
crew.
on, but if you finish, first off, I'm the best team in
Mm-hmm.
that fucking division.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I lost to
Chibo Burgers.
World
Tebow.
Boss. I lost to World Boss. I lost to World Boss in the playoffs. That's why he's the number two team. He played in the Hype Bowl. But I've won that division 4 times in a row. That means him. I play him 2 times a year in the division. And I am the champion in that division. Now,
Again, you are
now,
third on the
okay,
rankings crew. So you
that's
third.
fine.
I'm
That's
just
fine.
saying
Yeah, I'm
that's just
third.
the facts.
That's where I
Okay.
finished. That's where I finished last year. Third in the league.
You said
Well,
you
you
went to
asking? I'm telling you. I
right.
didn't look.
Can
I didn't
can
rank
can, can
myself there. I put it. I didn't rank myself there.
I
That's
didn't
where I
say that.
finished.
I didn't say that you. I said
Go
on the
ahead. Go ahead.
list you
Yeah, I'm
third.
third. Yeah, I'm third.
Okay. And so with the trades that you've made, starting off what you did with Chuck, would you still been looking at yourself as the best in that division with that
Absolutely.
trade?
Absolutely. You know why?
And then you lost Hunter
Okay.
and you made a trade for, saying to get
Mm-hmm.
rid of your number one draft pick running back.
Yeah, I did.
And you still feel as though that you still the
Yeah.
number one in that.
I traded a guy with a projection of
Okay.
14.3 for another guy with a projection of
Mm,
14. My team projection is 246.
mm.
The closest person in this league, Chibo, world boss, is 235. And that's Chibo's 235 is with home court advantage. My 246 is with no home court advantage. Okay? I'm 10 points better per
On
ESPN's
paper.
project. Okay, on paper,
On
regardless. On
paper.
paper, regardless. You know why these guys got this projection? Because they earn it weekly. They earn CD Lamb scores 20 points weekly. Caleb Williams, and you might not like him. 17 weekly. He had a bad year, even though it was the same as some of these other cats. If you go look at the raw numbers, it was the same as Jaden. It was the same as Bo. And he he had a bad year with 20 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. A bad year. And he's
So
got
you
a
back
new.
to 13. You back to 13-1 this year.
I'm saying 14-0. You will never hear
Okay.
me, yeah, especially when I'm the
Yeah.
best team in the league. You would never
All
hear me tell you I'm at
14
13.
and 0.
Yeah,
14
yeah,
and 0. We hear it on
yeah.
this show.
And
14 and 0.
and
Let's
you could
move
try
on
to
to the fourth. Let's
you
move
could
on
try
to
to
the
This is
hold
what I
14.
whoa,
was.
whoa, whoa. You could try to
14 and
hold me
0.
to that. It don't fucking matter because
Okay.
I need to win the championship regardless. But let me hit you because I know you was trying to preach that Buck shit. I mean that Brown shit. Flacco and Dylan Brooks, who is the number 2 on his team, per the head coach, they they are for 1 week only. That's week 5, and that's because Caleb Williams is on the bench. After that, they just there for insurance.
We've already had this conversation. I don't know why
Yeah,
you
yeah.
clowns want to go back
Like,
and forth. I'm moving on to Chibo
yeah.
motherfucking
Let's
Burger.
talk
And
about
Chibo was at
Chibo.
4. Chibo was 4. Chibo was right about the cornerback. We called them out as frauds, gave them 5 goals to accomplish to prove us wrong, and they didn't complete any of them. We're doubling down, giving them bums a second chance to prove us wrong. Since 2019, Chibo Burgers hasn't won a division title, a scoring title, bragging rights title, won a playoff game, or won the Hype Bowl. Just accomplishments. Just accomplish one of these. Just one. Just one. Team
Now,
can't handle the pressure. These are coming from the Rankings crew. I disagree. I
look
don't
at this.
believe.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Everything that you said is facts. One,
and
you know I'm a fact.
you was here last year when
Yes,
we called it out, right?
you came on show 1, week 1, and Chibo was a guest. Shout out to Chibo being our first guest last year. Uh, and you issued those challenges, and you said the same thing last year. Just one. And he did not achieve one of those things, but however, he did beat you in the regular season, and we have to give his flowers to that. Other than that, Chibo again is a team that's up and down. Chibo will definitely make the playoffs. Hopefully get out the first round this year. What you got, my nigga?
He
Go ahead.
gotta get out. He gotta do something. You damn right. First off, he ain't done nothing. Beating me is not a fucking accomplishment. He's done that. I don't think I've the last time I swept Chibo Burgers
Can you
was
say that
2020.
again? Can you
Beating
say that
me
again?
is not an accomplishment.
Mm.
Okay? It's not. Not for
Beat
him.
me,
Okay?
nigga, is not an accomplishment.
Exactly. But
That's why
losing
we
to the
call him.
worst
That's
team,
why we call him the gas
but
man.
losing, I
I
understand
know
you
where we
trying,
going with this.
but losing to the worst team, as you say, is pathetic.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
because you called them the worst team,
I
not
didn't call
me.
him. The numbers said it.
You okay?
We'll get to
So
that in a
if
second
the
because we
numbers
talk
say
about
he the
Chivo
worst, if
Burgers.
the numbers
I'm
say
coming up
let's
in
go
2.
there.
You can
If
get
the
up there.
numbers say he the
We'll be
worst
to me in a
team,
minute. But
if the numbers
this
say he the
Chivo
worst
time.
team, you shouldn't be
I see
losing to
motherfuckers
him.
think that I be bullshitting out here. I own this motherfucker, and I go ahead and tell y'all, nigga, I got the mute button. And like I said, we talking about Chibo motherfucking burgers. I'm coming up in 2 motherfucking places, and we can discuss that shit. But I refuse to go out there and let you motherfuckers disrespect Chibo Burgers' time. So with that being said, again, my nigga, when it come down to it, where we going with this? It's your turn.
Anyway, he needs to win something, and it's not me being negative. It's calling him out.
I
It's
agree.
calling him out. Okay, then he need to win something. He ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
see.
fact. Go ahead. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
see the. I see the passion. You
Go
know, it
ahead.
amazes me with the gas man
Get you
when
one.
he's selling
Get
when
you
he's
one.
selling himself. Oh man, it's all roses and flowers, and you
Absolutely.
know that's his greatness. But I mean, Chibo made some trades too. Looking at his quarterback situation, looking at who
Now,
he got on the wide receiver tip. I mean, I remember you saying how much JSN was that dude. He got him on his 10 now, right? His
Have you
pick is better.
listened?
Hold on. His pick is better than JSN.
Have you listened? No. Have you listened to anything I said?
Again,
Have you
I
listened to
said
anything I said? We didn't say Tebow was
I,
bad.
I
We
didn't say he
said
went.
we said
I didn't say.
it's thing. Listen, we said it's things he hasn't done. Listen, if you want this responsibility of being better than me, if you want this responsibility of you can take shit from me, then
Talk
you
that
need to
shit.
do something. You got to
Talk
do
that
something.
shit.
And it's been
That
20.
shit.
Tebow ain't won a championship since 2019.
Mhm.
Tebow ain't won a playoff game. It's like the Dallas Cowboys. Oh yeah, the Dallas Cowboys is a good team. The Dallas
That's
Cowboys is
exactly where I
all
was
this,
gonna go with it when
but
it was
they
my
ain't
turn.
won shit since '95 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
When the last time they been to the NFC Championship game
When we gonna stick
or
on the
Super Bowl?
fantasy football?
No,
Because
we
in one
are sticking
aspect, hold
because
on,
I'm
in
trying to
one
make an
aspect,
analogy.
no,
I'm
no,
trying
you
to make an
making the
analogy.
analogy. But again, when you make your analogies, this is what I noticed. Your analogies, when it come to you, oh, it's all beautiful.
I'm
This is why
biased.
I come to get
Yeah,
right. You are biased,
but you
and
know
so
why?
therefore, and
I
the way
earned it. I earned it.
again,
I earned it.
and
I earned
again,
it. Who won the
Tebow did
scoring
what?
title
I
See, hold
last
on.
year?
want all of these points is everything that I
Tebow winning, beating your ass when he needed to beat your ass last year to keep that undefeated. You lost, right? You
no.
lost
Yeah,
that,
he
right?
no, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah. I
real.
No,
lost.
no, no.
This
I
is
said he
Yeah, I
lost that.
lost. I
Then you
lost.
got
I
in the
lost.
hold on. Then you got
I
in the
lost.
playoffs
mm,
Yeah,
because again, you got in the playoffs.
yeah.
mm,
And did you win it all?
No, I
Did you win it
lost.
all the way?
I
So you
lost.
lost. So
I lost.
again,
I
you
lost.
earned the spot that you lost.
Okay.
Tebow is right there, right below you, right?
No,
Where
he
you
not.
earned it.
nah,
No,
he
he
not.
not.
Chibo, I'm gonna be
I'm
real. This
winning
is
score. I'm
everything
winning
that he said.
scoring
This is
title.
what he
Tebow
said.
on
No,
the
no, no.
rankings
All right,
crew.
I will go
Where is
ahead and
he?
mute y'all
Here's it.
motherfuckers
On the
down.
rankings
The
crew,
rankings crew
you
Winning
rank.
said
score.
he has
Yeah,
not
winning
won a
score.
division title. He has not won a scoring title, a bragging rights title, or won a playoff game, or won a hype bowl. These are things that the rankings crew put in their description of dude thing. Those are facts. You cannot argue facts. You cannot argue numbers. Now, does that say Chibo's a bad team? Fuck no. But just because he beat Roy, everybody say we gonna get to me in a minute, and Chibo's ranked higher than me. But guess what? Chibo finished less than me. Chibo finished lower than me. Same thing with Brandon, who we're gonna get into next. But that's the point. At the end of the day, this is the way the rankings crew ranked it, and these are the you weren't here for this. These are the five things, these five challenges last year that he said it again this year. Just win one, and that's all he said in the Chibo Burgers. I'm moving on to why the fuck people's champions.
Hold on, real quick before we go to People's Champ. The thing that I'm doing to Chivo Burger is the exact shit you do to me. Like you gotta win 14-0, bookmark it, this and that. Oh, and it's fine. I don't get upset. I'm just letting you know Chibo got
It
to do
sound
something.
like it.
You know
It
what I'm saying?
sound like
What
it.
I'm trying to tell you is Chibo needs to do something. I'm not saying Chibo is a bad team. I'm not saying Chibo don't deserve to be the
Then
number
get cheap.
team.
Then my thing is this. As you
He's a number
said,
14.
he's a
Where you
number
think he should?
14.
Where you think he should be ranked?
No, no, no. I'm not
No,
saying that he's
yeah,
not ranked.
yeah,
Where he's
nigga.
ranked at is where he's ranked at. This is
Then
the
what are
rank.
we
Okay.
The
talking
rank
about?
is true. But what I'm saying is this: when you talk about your team, Roy, and
Yeah.
you're number three, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hear how you glaze yourself
Yeah.
on number three,
I've done it
right?
all. I've done it all. Everything that I'm asking Chibo to do, he ain't done. This is the thing. This is the thing. I've done it. I'm not saying I'm
It
not,
sound like the bar has
but
changed
the
for
bar's not
everybody because
changed.
it.
The bar's not
I'm
changed.
hold on, stop. I'm
Listen,
finna
hold
before you
on.
go. No, before you get into it. Listen, the how's the bar change? I'm gonna and I'm this is where I become fair and balanced. Roy won the division title. Roy won the scoring title. Roy won the bragging rights title, and he won a playoff game. Now, with that being said, of all of those
Mhm.
challenges that he issued to Chibo last year, he accomplished all of them. All he's saying to Chibo is get one of those things.
Yeah.
One of those things. And at the end of the day,
When we
Chibo is
bring,
still
Mhm.
ranked number 4. Do I feel that team commission's ranked number 3 in the pre-rankings? I agree with it. I agree with it 100%. If not, he could have been higher. Could have been ranked number 2 because Hurricane Walker's still the champ, If he placed himself above World Boss, I couldn't argue with it only because division title, scoring title, bragging rights title, and a playoff game. The only thing he did not do was go undefeated and win the Hype Bowl. At the end of the day, outside of the champion, that is the number 2 team. Whether I fucks with him or disagree with him on his trades, on his everything, you can't argue the numbers. Now you argue an opinion, and that's where you can't argue a motherfucker's opinion. Now, I'm moving on to motherfucker. I'm sorry, you wanted to say something before I move on.
I mean, listen, I get what he's saying. He's trying to say that I'm super nice about my squad, but then I challenge Tebow. I challenge Tebow's squad. This is a theme that's been going on
for years.
Listen, Tebow just.
I'm just looking at the championship,
and
that's all that matters, right?
Well,
and I'm looking at the championship. I'm looking at the championship.
Wait a minute. If that's all that matters, then you got to treat Tebow the same. Since you
the same way you treat every other 16 other motherfucker.
Yeah, like why are we glazing Tebow and he can't even get to the semifinals round?
All I'm saying,
all I'm
saying is this: if the championship, and I'm gonna go back to what you said. Would you go on? Would you trade the undefeated to get your championship?
The championship is all that matters. Yeah.
Then if that's all that matters, I'm looking at this. Tebow got one, then you got one, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. And so from that standpoint, that's the whole goal. Don't matter if you're the greatest scorer in the world. Don't matter if you're division winner.
You gotta take your braggers
and
when you can.
Here's the difference between teams that compete and teams that watch from the sideline. Because teams that compete,
you went down this
alley. That shit matters.
I just want to let you know you went down this alley.
No, teams that compete, that shit matters. If you go, the reason Tebow Burgers don't like this conversation because it fucking matters. Tebow understands it matters. It don't matter to you because you are not on that level. You're not on that level. You cannot understand how much this shit matters. You ain't.
I ain't been in the league that long, and I haven't. But what I would say is this: again, since I've been in your league, we've been meeting at Applebee's every goddamn year.
I understand.
And so therefore, from that standpoint, as I've always said, my philosophy don't change. I win when you lose.
Listen,
we can move on to number. We can move on to people. We can move on to people's champ and find out why he number 5.
And I'll tell you why he's number 5 because shit like that matters. The teams,
a division champ,
the good teams in this league who are competing for a championship. Not only are they competing for a championship, they're trying to win every other shit they can too. Because that shit matters and they understand that it matters. They just do. I
get it, man. Maybe I got that Ricky Bobby.
I'm gonna be real philosophy. With you. You can't.
You're either first or your last.
No. Winners do their best. Losers do their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. At the end of the day, even if, and this is real spiel, even you gotta take your brackets because at the end of the day, we gonna go ahead and we gonna shit on your losses. We gonna shit on your shortcomings every which way. You gotta take your wins where they win. I won a division, period, point blank. Whether I won the championship or not, I still have Lennox to say that I beat you on your best season ever. Your best season ever was 11-3. Guess what? My 11-3 was better. And I always got that. And he knows that. It's nothing that he can do. I own that division that year. And we both went 11-3. My 11-3 was better. And he got to take that. Now, I've never been 13-1. If I get the shit on his team, he can always say, nigga, I was 13-1. Why am I? And this is real spiel. It's the same shit I'm finna talk about that other one little puss ass nigga. Why am I arguing with a team that's .399? Same reason he talking to you. Why am I arguing with a nigga? And this is real spill. You my co-host and I fucks with you. But what was the last playoff game you won?
Oh, haven't.
I'm sorry?
We haven't.
My good ear.
But what I'm going to say is this.
Shit, and that's my motherfucking point. So you can't talk to a motherfucker that went out there and won that shit because all you doing is hating. So we moving on to the People's Champ, division winner. Them niggas is placed at 5. I don't understand why they at 5 because I finished higher than them niggas. But at the end of the day, People's Champ, another division winner, has put together a great team and they went ahead and added some running back depth. So 5, I can fuck with. I think the ass kicker should have been at 5, but I'll fuck with 5.
All right, so the People's Champ, we like what they did this offseason. And they come in, let me check real quick. They come in with a 224 projection. Getting Puka Nakua and adding him and then adding the rookie Emeka Ibuka, them two right there is like what 32 points added to that lineup. Then he brings in the rookie. But we had him 5 before this trade. But he brings in the rookie. I mean, George Pickens was the 14 before. So bringing in the rookie who bring about a 14 also, it just gives him depth. The stack is the stack. The stack is the stack with Burrow and Jamar Chase. But adding Puka is listen, he did win the North. The North was trash. The North was complete trash. He won the North at 7-7. It was trash. But this team he put together is a championship caliber team. I believe he's the fifth team in the league. And he's got one of the highest projections, which is crazy because the South, let me throw this little fun fact out to y'all. The South has the top 4 projections in the league. That's how crazy the South is.
I've been there. I won it before.
Anyway, and so he has one of the top projections in this league. And that team is going to be tough. I mean, he got killers on that team.
We'll see. Lord,
it's going to be tough.
So he earned number 5 compared. This what you're saying, Ira? He earned number 5.
Yeah, with the factors, yeah, absolutely.
With the factors, or was it the record?
No,
and I'm asking Ira. I'm not asking.
Oh, I didn't write the list. I've already said that where I'm at.
No, right. But I'm asking you that because here's the thing: the visitor already told me he's biased. So I just want to make sure before I talk about the People's Champ.
Okay.
And I can say I'm biased because I definitely want to get somebody off his team, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
I personally think I should be placed above him? Yes. But I can't disagree with, I mean, if you can validate your reasoning with logical explanation and not hate, I can fuck with it. I can't argue with your opinion.
Well, first of all, I'm the Lord of hate, so it's always gonna be hate in there, and that's just what it is. But him being team 5, I think that's a little too high, in my opinion. That's just it. That's just me.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. And I ain't gonna. I'm trying not to interrupt. But if he not 5, who is? Because I'm not just gonna let you off the hook. If he not 5, who is?
Well, first off, I'm looking at if you saying based off the record, because I'm looking at the record.
I mean, the record don't mean nothing. That was last year's record. That was last year.
So this year we're looking at this year, and this is where
he's gonna be the number 5. If you read the thing, the fact I get because I knew this was gonna happen. I gave you the formula.
You also told me you're biased.
Yeah, I am biased.
Okay. So
I am biased.
If it's fair and balanced, we know it got
some. I like if I see a team that finished 7-7 last year, but they add Puka Nakua, they add a player that you want, Emeka Ibuka. They add R.J. Harvey, even though he was 5 before R.J. Harvey. They add,
and that's what I'm wondering. Does he still stay at 5?
He had Pickens and R.J. Harvey. As far as fantasy go, they the same guy. I mean, his team didn't drastically change. He added depth
Mhm.
during the playoffs when he lost. He didn't have Stephon Diggs. He's coming back. Um, I mean, it's a great team. Jamar Chase and Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow right there alone. The Eagles defense, that's
Yeah,
a scoring
it's a.
defense.
I'm not saying that the people champ don't have a good team. That's why I went to my host because I do agree with my host. He should have been ranked higher based off the record. That's
But
why
he
I'm
asked the question, that's
wondering.
legit, who should have been ranked 5?
I would agree with you. You
Oh,
should have been ranked higher.
you saying the ass kicker should have been way
The
higher.
ass kicker should have been ranked higher. If
Okay.
we going by the record, because I'm
But the
confused in
records
one
don't.
mega. Hold on, I'm
Go
confused
ahead.
in one moment when you tell me, "Hey, you know what? We going by the record."
No, I
And so if
didn't.
the
I
record
say it
said,
matters. It matters, but it ain't.
okay,
But we
so if
don't
it
go
matters,
after that.
okay. So I'm
The
asking you, who
formula.
won? I already you won our division, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. So you won your division. Who
Mhm.
won that division? Who
He
Brand,
won
won
that
his
division,
division.
Roy?
He won his division.
Brandon did
Who?
at 7 and
So
7.
Brad.
Brandon won this division at 7-7, and you won our division at 8-6.
Yeah.
Oh, 9 and
Yeah,
5.
9-5. You won our division at 9-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who should have been ranked high?
Well,
Roy. And
I'm hearing
here's
what
the
dude
hey,
said.
Roy.
He's saying that all of this, the off-season factors, the draft factors, all of this stuff matters in the
And y'all
preseason.
and I believe y'all division trash. You in the division.
Oh
Chuck
God,
in the division.
man.
It's a trash ass division. Make the division tougher, and then maybe you'll get a little bit more respect.
All
Yeah.
I'm all,
The
You
North
all
is
I'm
weak.
saying,
The North is weaker than us. The
the
North had
North
the
is
last place
trash.
team in
what
the
I
The
would
team.
say
North
is
And
is
no,
trash.
they
The
got
North is trash.
okay. Thank you. So
The
who's more
North
trash,
is
the North or the
trash.
East?
I'm just telling you, these are
Okay,
factors that matters. Like
and I agree. I'm not.
you telling me about win totals and this and that from last year, and I'm telling you that matter, yeah. But also what he did in the offseason matter. And what I'm trying to tell you is your division is fucking trash. His division trash too. Your division is trash. Get your division up. Help your division get better. I'm talking to you. Fuck the other 3 teams. You make the division because you was trash last year. You had the 4th pick. That means you finished in the bottom 4. You had the 4th pick before you traded. That was your draft position because we care about the bad team. So regardless of where you finish, if you finish in the bottom 4, you get a top 4 pick because you were trash. Chuck was trash. That's 2 teams in that division that was fucking trash with a top 4 pick. Think
and based
about it.
off your
Think
and thinking
about it.
about
Think
your
about it.
formula and your formula that you telling me changed from
Mhm.
person to person. Seem like the
Absolutely.
formula,
All the shit changes from person to person.
seem like the formula don't, it just goes to per team.
It ain't a
This is
standard.
why.
It ain't a
So
standard
so so
formula.
long as we understand that, that's fine. And like I
Yeah.
said, in my opinion, I think the ass kicker should have been up. If it's going by
Okay.
basically what you did from last year,
I
the
fucking.
ass kicker should have
Let's go to the
been
next
number
team.
one.
We going to
Let's
the
go
ass
to the
kickers. We
next
got a
team.
four-way tie with
Got
the
a
ass
four
kick.
way tie.
So you got
Yeah.
ninth. You got SDL ass kickers finished fourth last year and coming to the season in a four-way tie for ninth place. We didn't like the offseason. We don't like the current team construction. We hated this year's draft. So yeah, we got them ninth, having to prove
Mm.
themselves if they want to take 6. In all fairness, to the ass kickers being unbiased, fair and balanced, it's an all fairness. We was wrong about them last year, and they are the defending East champs. And yes, that factored in. But also, if you don't make the podium, you are at the mercy of the rankings crew. Some might look at your team and say being ranked ninth is a gift. Now, I'm going to go ahead and speak on this because you said that the people in the show, your audience, of some bullshit you said in there,
The
they want
audience.
answers.
They
And
won't answer. Yes.
the reality is, and I've been taking the ribbon in the group. Shout out to Lennox. I will definitely say this. Shout out to the world motherfucking boss. Cause I'll give you this. And I'm gonna show you something that I saw late earlier. But I was gonna put in the room. I didn't bring it to the show. But I remember you used to concede. You used to just bow down and kowtow. I'm out. You have stepped your shit talking game up, and I fucks with that. And I like that. And mad respect to you for sticking with that shit and not being a bitch and running no more. So, but I will say this. Now, he said something in the group. Now, he said something that you said, this is, I'm going to show this to the people. This is what he said to me. He says, not two, but two draft 5 bums out of 7 picks is nasty work. Terrible GM skills. Ira set his team back a year. Now, I will go ahead and say that, yes, you are right. 5 picks out of 7 bums is true. But why don't you have that same energy for your island, brother? Yeah, because nigga, I'm a champion. This is my motherfucking ring. I went 11-3 against you. This bullshit war that this nigga down here be talking, that he be sucking y'all into. Yeah, I beat you. You and I, we're here. But you need to talk to that .399 nigga and tell him that his 5 bum picks that he had was trash and terrible GM skills because we both on Mount Rushmore, but who had the worst one? Let's call it what it is. Anyway, I move on to just simply say ninth is where I'm at. Niggas didn't like my draft, and I fucks with that. But just like last year, I'm gonna be doing my thing, and I win the division again, nigga.
Let's
I doubt
go.
that very serious. I doubt that very seriously. And as your co-host, I'm gonna let you know you're not
What are you
winning this
talking
year,
about?
man.
I'm talking to you.
I want to hear. I love this. I want to hear what he got to say. Go ahead.
Nah, you're ranked based off the rankings crew where you're at. I think you should be ranked higher if it was based off what you did last year. If it's looked at what you did in the off season and what you did with the draft, you should be ranked lower.
I had a
So
shitty
that's
draft
why.
last year.
So from that standpoint, and if it's fair and balanced, if it's based off everything that I heard you guys say, and both y'all said it, it's a combination of this, it's a combination of that. Then if it's a combination, then if it ain't based off just what you did last year, this year going into this new year, it's bad. Not
Before you
good.
go in, can I just go ahead and rebut?
Mm.
Now, you
Listen,
do
do it.
realize that I believe the rankings crew, you had me ranked 14th at this time on this show last year, right? And I remember
I'm not.
ESPN had, huh?
I don't remember. Hold on,
I
I can
do. I
find it
was I
out.
was I was ranked 14th on ESPN, and I want to say I was ranked around 13th,
That,
14th by the rankings crew.
ESPN had you 14. That's ESPN.
I believe the
Uh,
rankings crew had me down because they said that I was one of the worst teams in the league.
no, we agreed with
You
Brian.
agree? That what shit? You might, hey, but
We
you had
didn't say
14
it though.
shit. Anywho, you said I agree. You said it on this show. You said I agree
I
with
said
the
I
point.
agree.
With
Matter of fact, see, that's why I love having my.
your shit corrode. So I wasn't 14. What'd you have me?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
looking.
I will just go ahead
You
and say
was 11th, and you was tied for 11.
I for 11.
Tied for 11.
So I fucks with that. Moving up, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on because really it's nothing that we. I'm sorry, I still owe Team Commish his time on.
Yeah, yeah, because I wanted to speak it first off. I do not like you using the Black Republicans as a shield
Not using them as a
for
shield.
your
The
draft.
facts.
Now, first off,
I'm using
last
your argument. Everything that you said was what I
no
was going to
argument,
say. When you
no
was talking to
argument.
him, you can't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just don't like you using him as shield, saying, "Oh, what about his draft?" Listen, that was your draft 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and you are abandoning. You got
Mm-hmm.
rid of Pope. You
Yes.
got rid of Lloyd.
Yes.
You got rid of Adele. You got
Yes.
rid of, it was one more, Pope, Lloyd, Adele. Who else you got rid of?
Lord,
I mean,
probably the three.
only people that still are Lad, May, and Coleman.
Coleman. Mm-hmm.
So listen, that was your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year, well, it was a complete
Where
bomb.
did I finish?
This year was a complete bomb.
Where did
So,
I finish?
no, I understand last year, but I'm
Okay.
telling you, this year was a complete bomb. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, that's why you ninth. Out of y'all saying it's this. It's a respect thing. And yes, if anybody knows the rankings, if
Mm-hmm.
anybody knows the rankings crew, you might have to earn,
Mm-hmm.
or you might be worth something. He might be the 15th, but he got to earn it. He got to go out there and show it. We don't kiss ass on this dinosaur standard grading system. We are progressive. He's the ninth team. Now he got something to work for. All you gotta do is win. I guarantee you, if he win, I guarantee you he'll move up.
I did.
Guarantee you he'll move up. It
Mm-hmm.
always happens. If you win, you move up. So it's just that simple. It's just that simple. And it's funny to me that you don't think he the best team in the East, but you upset he ain't ranked 5. Come on now. Come on
I'm not,
now.
I'm going by your logic, and I'm
I,
going by
I'm
what y'all
telling you
tell
my
me.
logic. I'm
What
telling
you
you
just
my
told
logic.
me, what you just told me about what the ass kicker's done. You told me out of respect,
Yeah,
out
that
of.
matters. That
So,
matters.
before you come out with your rankings, crew,
But it's not the
find it.
only
Hold on,
thing that
before you
matters.
come out, when you come out, you should list the criterias, the
I
point
did.
system or
It's
something.
up.
No,
It's
the
up
point.
there.
No, the point system to give
It
somebody
all
a score to
factors
say.
in. It
Because
all factors
again,
in.
it
Listen,
sounds like your ratings ain't the same. It just ain't.
listen.
But it's
If
The
it
all good. That's
what
it.
is that? The coaches poll and the FBS poll. They two different polls.
Oh, listen, if you want a standard ranking series that you know the answers to the test, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're 1-0, you're also going to be better than a 0-1 team. Like Chibo, listen, Chibo plays World Boss week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams 235. Both teams is one of the best teams in the league.
Somebody got
One
to
of them
lose.
one of them gonna lose. But you want me to put Matrix and the Black Republicans. You want me to put the winner of Matrix and Black Republicans, you know what I'm saying? As because they 1-0 better than them teams, it's never gonna happen.
We ain't played a game yet. And you
That's
talking
what
about
but
how hello. But I'm saying, and I ain't brought up another team. We focused on the team we talking about.
that's what I'm trying to tell
So we
you.
focus. No. What you trying to tell me is this, because it's gonna be the next team we're gonna go to, which is the UCD line. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be another
Yeah.
factor that you're gonna use. You're gonna say
Yes,
Absolutely.
it starts
you
off.
gonna
I'm going
use
to tell you.
it. So
It
Let's
starts
go
so
off.
there.
This
Let's
is
go
a
there.
gift.
Let's go there.
Lions were horrible last year, and all of this is correct. And I just read the first sentence. But at the end of the day, the Lions still have earned, based on reputation, record, and career, they have earned the right to be above Gronk, Cheese, and Missouri Kings. Even though Gronk made the playoffs last year, and Gronk may even have a better, but he actually illustrated the first thing. This is a gift, and at the end of the day, your reputation, which is what we talk about, little nigga, your reputation is what it is, and that's why he's at 9, and I fucks with it. But this is a gift. Lions were horrible last year, which they were, and they're horrible this year. He's gonna talk about the Cook trade, which I understand. Oh, it's in here. Look at that. Obviously, terrible draft. Having this is where we know that the U City Lions had nothing. The U City Lions comes to every draft party, and the years that they didn't have a first round pick, he doesn't show. Did he have a first round pick this year, Roy, from the Rankins crew?
No, he traded it.
Okay, so me
Kamara.
not seeing him at the draft party made sense because he had nothing to come out there and talk shit about. However, despite all the projections matter, and cannot ignore the 227 projection, that's top 4 in the league. He was top 4 in the league last year with his projections, and he ended up still being trash. So again, with this being a gift, I can't disagree because I can't say Gronk, Missouri Kings, who both made the playoffs, are necessarily better than Brian, because Brian finna get his ass whooped in the South. He just is, like he
Let,
did.
let, let me speak on why Brian's weren't nice. Now, we could talk about how bad he was last year,
We
but,
can.
but
He was
we gotta
one of the worst teams in the league.
be honest. CMC going down. You can't what you call it. You can't just say, oh, his team didn't produce. He did do a lot of trades towards the end of the year, trying to make the playoffs, trying his best to what you call it. So this team he got came together at the end, and CMC was hurt. CMC only came back for a couple of games. That's a good team, a fully healthy team. You can say what y'all want. They are. That is his risk. Those are his risks. But when you look at his team, I could put CMC up against half these fucking players in the league, and every one of y'all would say, "Give me CMC." Yeah, you would. If I said CMC or Coleman right now, who are it? You just take them. Who you taking? I can see the smile, so I already know the answer. You know what I'm saying? If I say CMC or fucking Crosby Merritt for 1 year, which is this year, who you taking?
You've always said I like shiny new things. I like the rookies.
Oh no, I understand. I understand.
And
But
I take
this is a
Coleman over
1 year
CMC
thing.
right now. Yes, yes. Because
You'll take.
he's been
Oh,
injured. The same thing. No, hold on. The
you
same thing with
killing me. Are you
I'm
serious?
not.
No,
Yes.
in a dynasty, yeah, but I'm talking about for this one season in a redraft league, you taking Coleman over CMC?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. So that's where he gets because we're talking about this year. So that's where it happens. If you got Kamara, I understand over a dynasty, Kamara don't much call it, but we talking about this year, and y'all can't tell me y'all gonna take some of these players over CMC, Kamara, over Devontae
I got
Adams.
Brian not making the playoffs back to back.
I
That's
don't
real
know.
spit.
I mean, listen, he in a tough division. I will
Mhm.
say that he in a tough division, but
In your division.
And I'm
yeah,
going to
it's a
say this.
tough.
Now, let's be real. We're going to talk about this. Brian goes 0-6 in division. He got to go win 8 outside division. You see 8 wins outside division for him?
Yes, but
Okay,
I don't
cool.
think he go.
Now,
I don't think he. I think he can. Look, Brian has just as good a chance as Chibo, as just as good a chance as World Boss. They got like a 232 average. He had like 227, 228. That's 5 points. Listen, this is what kills me. This is what kills me because you had a 209.
210.
These niggas ain't 209, 210. These niggas, uh, fucking Sean is at 216. That's
Mm-hmm.
6 points. That's damn
Mm-hmm.
near the same point. That's damn near the same points
He
as
8 over me.
huh?
Yeah,
He what?
8 over me.
Okay.
8 points.
So okay. But you don't give them no shot.
Man, again, you still selling gas. And this is
I'm
what
not.
amazes me as far as it. Let me ask you this. Did Brian have a first round pick?
No.
No.
So he didn't have a first round pick. You
No.
putting, as you say, older running backs, are they a good commodity or are they a bad commodity?
Depending on the running back.
Okay, I didn't ask you. I'm asking
Yeah,
the person who made
depending.
it. So that's your answer, depending on the running back.
Is Henry a good commodity? He the oldest running back in the
So
league. Derrick Henry
depending
is the
on
oldest running
hold
back in
on,
the league.
depending on the running back, we're gonna go with
Yeah.
that same. We're gonna go with that
Okay.
formula. Okay, so
Okay.
I agree. Alvin Kamara is better than Aaron Jones.
Okay.
Okay, if you saying from the standpoint of CMC, why
It,
was he not right? Hold on, why was he not ranked higher?
who?
Why was he not ranked higher than Brandon?
Breaking news:
What was
Alabama
it?
just hired. They just fired their head coach. Just throwing that out there.
Mm.
Yeah, like just
The
fired.
reason he
Because
wasn't ranked, why was he
I'm
not ranked higher
because
than Brian?
here's it because I know it ain't the record.
Okay.
So I know it wasn't a good
He didn't
GM.
make the playoff. He didn't make the playoffs, and he
He
had a
didn't make
It's
the
got to
terrible
be
offseason.
playoff.
projection.
He had a
So
terrible offseason. He did. He drafted 3 kickers on auto draft.
so who has the better projection? Him or Brandon?
Brian.
Brian
So
has a
Brandon
better
had it.
projection.
And who has
They
the better
all
projection? Ira, hold on, Ira
Mm-hmm.
or Brian.
Brian has a better projection.
Right.
So that's why I say the consistency of this
It ain't got
is
because projections ain't all of it. He didn't make the playoff. We talk. Listen, the teams that's
should be
ranked higher.
higher. He shouldn't be higher than the Gronk. Then he shouldn't.
Why?
But they
He's
all
He
tied
not.
for
shouldn't.
They
ninth.
tied. They tied.
Okay, but even still, shouldn't be. We shouldn't be talking about that team first.
Why? It's a
The Gronk,
connection.
the Gronk made the playoff.
Exactly.
The Gronk then made some moves.
Yeah.
The Gronk is a better GM.
What no, what's the Gronk's? What is the Gronk? What is the Gronk's projection? It's lower than
I-
yours.
Yeah.
It's lower than yours. See,
so
this stuff that I've researched.
what you're saying is that because of
It
the
matters.
projection,
Projections matter.
then put that on the highest thing. Just say
I put it
based
on
off
there.
the no
I,
no.
I
Just say
said
based
that.
off
I
the
said
hold
that.
on. Just
I
say based
said
off
that
the
though.
projection. This is where you fall for
No,
this year's
but that
ranking
don't matter.
because you put the
All of
premium.
it
You
matters.
put the
Look,
premium on the projection.
you want it where if you 5-9 and if you 6-8, 6-8 is always gonna
I
be
just
better
want
than five and
I
nine.
just want consistency. That's
It
all.
is
These things are
consistent.
done for entertainment value, and these
It's
are
It's
all
I
consistent.
opinions.
agree.
We all out here
Listen,
talking our
the
shit.
reason the reason he's nine, the reason he's nine, ah, is simply hold on, guys. Hey, can you pause it real quick?
Two. Listen up. We had some technical difficulties, but we back on. So at the end of the day, you City Lions, they still one of the worst teams in the league. They are tied for ninth in the rankings crew preseason rank. We move on to the second to last ninth place team, the Gronk, who finished seventh. We like the direction this team is headed. We like the players on the team, the best, the young players and the rookies, all off in the starting spots are weapons and not a liability. We think this is a top 8 team, but they still got to prove it. Congratulations on last year's payoff run. They had the 8th and ninth pick in the draft. The eighth pick came from themselves. No, the eighth pick came from a trade via the ass kickers to get who was that? Sean Cheese the Don.
They pick Caleb Johnson.
Yes, and they traded nine away to get. They traded that pick away for Bowers. Come this year,
Man,
then they had the 8th and ninth pick. They had a good draft, and I think Gronk has a real chance of winning their division. Gronk being up there ninth, I think it's side. Gronk is a good team. Gronk is one of the long time members. We are year 10. Gronk has had a great career. I ain't mad at him being tied for ninth. I fucks with it. Now I do have a problem with the next nigga Missouri Kings being tied for ninth. That shit is disrespectful. But it's not hate either. It's just is what it is, sir.
I don't see how you have a problem with Missouri Kings being tied for ninth. He's a playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
He had a
We talk about Gronk.
no. Look, they won in the same. They won
Mm-hmm.
in the same. I believe both of them. They both made the playoffs. They
Mm-hmm.
both around hovering as far as projections around two
I'll tell you right now,
15,
both
two
right here.
sixteen.
Both of them, they face each other week one. You got 215 to 28, 215 and 215. The only thing that Gronk gets those 3 points for home field advantage, but other than that, they 50-50.
That's what I'm saying. It's two good teams. They right there, and they look making the playoffs matters.
Mm-hmm.
So I look all the top 8 teams that made the playoffs that came back had a decent offseason. They're in the top 8. It's just so that I threw Brian in there and he makes it 9 because he's got out of all of them, he's got a 227 projection. And I just can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. It can't be ignored. No
Sir.
matter what you say, it can't be ignored.
I I'll say this, man, with Missouri Kings. Yeah, he got some players on his team, but I don't understand why he would be ranked that high. But I guess since you're using the projections and that's what you focus
And
on,
they're a playoff team.
They're a
Shout out, he got
playoff
his first
team.
playoff. He got his first playoff run last year. Steam till trash. You still stupid and trash, nigga.
yeah, like I said, I don't know why you would have them ranked where you have them ranked, but hey,
So you don't
it's
think
where
they
you put them
worthy?
at. So
You don't think whoa, you don't think a playoff team with a 215 projection
Going
is
down this
that
alley.
team is worthy? Because you coming up and
you talking about
I wanna hear I'd love to hear where you think you rank,
At the
but you
same
don't think that
215.
team is
You got the
worthy?
same 215.
You don't think that team is worthy?
who
That who would
who's
be
highest?
you ain't
Who's
perched
the
on the
highest?
branch and you
Hold
ain't
on.
shitting through no feathers, nigga.
Who?
That who at 215 is you.
No, I said who's the top in that division? Who's the top in that division?
Hurricane Walker, he's the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the top as far as his projection, right? So
No,
he's
he's
gonna
not. He's
repeat.
actually not. El Patron is actually
Okay.
the top in that projection. And where's he ranked?
And so hold on. And so again, and that's why I said if it's based off projection, where's El Patron ranked? Because he
It's
ain't where he's
not
supposed to
based
be
off
ranked out.
just projection. El Patron was a top. He had the he finished as what the fifth team in the league.
In bragging rights. And
No,
But
he
his
was
project
I mean
and his projection is ranked higher than
then
projection is right.
yeah.
It's ranked
projection is just
higher.
one part of it. It's
It's
like
one
fuck
part
it.
of it.
She if she don't suck your
Like
dick, you get the pussy, you still
he want a uniform code of conduct. That's what he want.
this ain't
And
just you
Hey,
he
third
wanted
move
and
rules
uniform
of
so
code
engagement.
of conduct. He
I
want
want to box you
everybody
in. I
sliding.
want to box you in so
Yeah.
that just like you said, whatever it is, that's what it is, right? So I just want to find out the formula so that when we get to week 7 and the shit don't turn out the way it turned out, I don't want to hear no backtracking. As you would say with the same thing with me, right?
Oh, the rankings gonna
I
come
don't
out
give
every
a
week,
fuck
and
about
we can
yeah.
discuss them. And we got
Here's the thing. I don't listen. Listen, it's a fact. I do
Mhm.
not run because of a bad week. If I got a segment and the week don't work out for me as well, I don't go running and stay away from the show for weeks on end because I didn't have a good week. I'm here. I'm
the,
here.
the thing about it is this is where you keep going down this alley with this nigga. You can't keep going down the alley.
I'm sorry.
You can't keep going down this alley with this dude. At the end of the day, you can argue opinion to a certain extent, but these are still his opinions, and you can't. If he has a feasible rationale, go when we get into the show, and this is where, and I hate to he took you down this alley, and he gave you a motherfucker gut shot. I felt it, I saw it, I heard it, but at the end of the day, you don't you all of this shit factors in because he took you down the alley and you
These are his bias ranking crew.
Listen,
That's what it is. And
listen.
hold on. I've heard you talk and I've heard Mo Glaze. And so what I want to make sure is this. When we come back in week 2,
mm,
we should go ahead and say, hey, you know what? If I'm wrong, we're gonna stand on business. If he wrong as he say, he gonna stand on business. That's all we saying. All
Listen,
I said was that.
I'm not
Hold
here.
on.
Listen, the rankings.
All I said
Listen,
is
the
this. In
ranking.
my opinion, that team shouldn't be ranked where they're ranked
Well,
at.
that's
That's
fine.
my
That's
opinion.
fine.
So
I
so
get
we can
your
move
opinion.
on to cheese
We
the
can
dime
move
if
on, but
we
listen,
can move to
listen,
cheese the
listen.
dime.
If your if your win loss total is gonna be based on how many times I was right, you gonna win. The rankings crew has been wrong 1,000 times. We take ass, we call people out, and people prove us wrong, and we come up and we eat it.
we
That's
take our
that's
lumps.
the point of
Okay.
the rankings crew.
Then
That's the
from that
whole
stand,
point.
then when
That
we
is
go
the
down
whole
this
point.
alley, as you say, Mo,
Yeah, that's the
again, we can have it one or two ways. As you say, it can be a gut shot, or it can be an all-inclusive
Let's
buffet.
get to
So
12.
so so
Let's go
let's
to
go
12.
ahead and see where
Because
we go when we go
we
down
know
that
what this is
alleyway.
about. We know what this is about. So let's go ahead and get to 12.
12. We have Cheese the Don. Shout out to Cheese, the motherfucking Don. Mr. What was it, Mr. 5 and 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Shout out to Mr. 5 and 9. No longer Mr. 5 and 9. Cheese the Don. The good news is Cheese the Don broke a personal record in his franchise win with 7 last year. The better news is Cheese the Don has the best projection in his division. Projections matter. No, they don't. And carry responsibility despite being ranked tied for 12th. The Rankings crew has Cheese the Don winning the East. No, he won't. And yes, we have them ranked lower than the ass kickers, but this team has proven that Cheese the Don is not only, it's so only question remains, can he win the East? Listen, Cheese has put together a good team, and Cheese has went out there and did some great GM moves. Cheese will not win the division. Cheese was supposed to win the division last year, according to this nigga. And Cheese the Don did not win the division, as said by this nigga. This nigga said that I wouldn't do anything close, and Cheese the Don did not make the playoffs. But hopefully he goes out there and does his thing this year. But winning the East is not an option, sir.
First off, uh, before we did do division things, and I did have I had Sparks Bucks winning the division. That has changed based off some moves and some trades that Cheese the Don has done. And right now, I think he's the best team in the East. I just think he is. I think when it's all said and done, regardless of where I got him ranked, that's where I have him ranked now. I believe he will prove himself, move up the ladder, and he will win the division. He's coming out the gate against New Northside. That's a dub. Easy. New Northsiders is trash. They know they trash. That's why they don't want to do business with nobody.
No, because you want to.
Sound like a
That's what
hater.
you want to do.
But
Sound like a hater.
I got him winning the division. I think he got some killers on his team. Jalen Hurts, killer. One of the best, not one of the best fantasy quarterback in the league, bar none. No better fantasy quarterback in the league right now. Not LJ,
Not
not
JD.
Mahomes, not nobody. It's Hurts. He's the
Nah,
best fantasy quarterback in the
That was a
league.
great pickup.
nah, hold on.
Also
And
got
not
here.
Caleb Williams too. Make sure you put that shit in there when you put your
Oh,
team in there.
he
And not
feeling hurt.
And not Jordan Love either.
He feelings hurt. Stop
Nah,
using other
nah, 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 nah,
quarterbacks.
nah.
Stop using other quarterbacks. The what's called. I'm telling you who the best quarterback in y'all division is. It's Hurts. And the reason I brung up LJ because he's in the division. He's the best quarterback in that division. He's the best quarterback in this league when it comes to fantasy points. He's also got Henry, the second best running back in this league when it comes to points. And he's with that Ravens offense. So him falling off, he could fall off a cliff, but that Ravens team could carry him. I mean, he's got a good team. Sutton.
I'm not
I
knocking
like
it. I
Sutton.
I just
I
say no
like
to the division.
Ridley.
Lord Hay.
He's not. He'll trade two of them niggas before week
He
5.
might. He might. He might.
and
That's
that's
where
what it is.
GM counts.
And that's where it is. And one thing I noticed about it, and Sean got a trade itch that need to be scratched every 2.5 weeks. And that's one of the reasons why he won't win his division. He got a good team. It just won't be the team that he'll have before the trade deadline is done.
But let's
And
go
so
to
that's why I can't.
let's
And
go
that's
to
why
this
I can't
next team.
trust him.
Let's go to this next team
I want
Let's
you to
because
go
go.
ahead lead into this, Mr. Rankins crew. Next up is Sparks Bucks. You want me to read it? Just want to take it.
I would love to see
No,
where
no, no,
you
no.
fit.
This is your ranking.
No,
We
okay,
want to
Okay,
but
hear
I
what
like
you got to
Sparks Bucks
say.
13. Sparks
I
Bucks
like
is
Sparks
definitely
Bucks.
one of the league's best drafters. He had 3 very good picks despite his team lacking killers. He traded number 1 for Lamar Jackson, but cost him number 4 overall pick in JSN, a potential pick. He missed out on that Mekabuka. I'm just gonna go ahead. Who's starting out? You want me to go ahead and just start off?
me start off. Let me start. Let me hit this one. It's a good team. It's a decent project. I like the projection, but here's the thing: they don't got no killers. LJ is the only killer on this team. The only killer on this team. You
Tony
look up
Pollard
and
killer?
down.
Tony Pollard the killer?
Hell no.
Zay
Hell
Flowers?
no.
Javonte Williams?
No.
Xavier Worthy?
Hell no.
Laporta?
Nah.
Krotsky Merritt?
Nah. He ain't proven yet. Why can we just call him a killer?
Tracy got Scatbo on his
The
heel.
only person that might, and you still wouldn't put him in, he a killer, but the only person that might be is Worthy. And that's because Rice is on suspension. So he might become the go-to guy. But ain't no
Brian Robinson, when CMC goes down, Brian Robinson is a plug and play.
Brian Robinson, he wasn't a killer as a starter. When did you ever be like, oh man, let me go and draft Brian Robinson?
But that is
when did you ever say, oh, let me go draft Brian Robinson when he was the starting running back for the Washington, when he had a starter spot? When did you say, oh, I got to get Brian Robinson on my team? Come on, man.
You know what's amazing about this, and again, it kills me to say this, when a motherfucker get to somebody else's team, oh man, he ain't got no killers. He ain't got nobody on his team. He drafted well. Well, let's put it out there. Let's just put it out there. If I ain't got nobody on my team, you shouldn't be wanting nobody on my team, right? That's one thing. That's one thing. Hold on, no.
Now you all in your feelings.
I hate to say it, but you sound like you in your feelings.
I didn't let
put them motherfuckers in your pocket.
I didn't let y'all talk. And again, week one, me and Mo, we up on each other, right? And based off your projections, Roy, I'm beating Mo, right? With this trash ass team.
Okay.
So from that standpoint there, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna take our W when we get our W. If we don't get it, we'll be talking about it later. But with the team I got, I drafted the way I draft. I've always had a good draft since I've been in this league. And we're gonna build on this. Last year we didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, let's stop right there. What was y'all last year?
This year we was 5-9.
And that was bottom 4, right?
We was 5-9. We was bottom 4.
That was the bottom 4 team.
What?
Now, what did you do different from last year?
We won't be the bottom 4. We won't be the bottom 4 this year.
So Lamar Jackson, because that's the only significant change that you've done.
Damn, my guy my guy told me last year what was my tight end situation. Looking trash, right?
You think Laporta is the difference?
Hold on. What did we have? Hold on. What did we have last year?
You had Jonnu Smith. He was a top 5 tight end last year.
We had Jonnu Smith, right?
And Laporta was like 8.
Hold on. Jonnu Smith.
He was better than Laporta last year.
Laporta was hurt last year.
But who did I have? He was better.
I picked up Jonnu in the free agency.
That's why I picked up,
and I still got Jonnu.
It doesn't matter.
But who's better now? Is Jonnu projected higher than Laporta?
Last year was he better?
Is Jonnu projected higher than Laporta?
No, he's not.
No.
So therefore, in that standpoint, what I had last year was him, Jonnu Smith, and I had Cole Kmet. So we upgraded our tight end situation, did we not? No. Did we not upgrade it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We upgraded.
You upgraded younger.
So we upgraded our tight end situation. My host believes that Cam Scatbo is the second coming, right? We ain't seen what Cam gonna do. We don't know what Cam's gonna do. We just don't. I don't think he's gonna be the second coming. I don't think he's gonna be better than Krotsky Merritt. I don't think he's gonna be better than him.
I just want to make a point that's so fucking funny to me. Last year, Jonnu Smith scored a total of 241 points.
241. That's good money for a tight end.
Laporta is projected to score 203 points this year.
And last year when
Listen,
John, hold on, when
can
John
you
Smith
listen?
played, hold on, when John Smith played, he played for Miami. He played for Pittsburgh now.
No, but you're not listening to what I'm
And
trying
my
to tell
thing
you.
is this: if we going by this year's projection, you telling me about something last year. That's the funny part
Listen,
about
this
it.
is what I'm trying to tell you.
When last year you
Oh
clowned
my
me
God, why
about
don't you
what?
let me make my
Cole
point?
Kmet and not
Let me
having
make my
Brock
point.
Bowers.
Let me make my point.
You sound hold on. You
Let me
sound like
make my
somebody.
point.
You
Let me
sound
make
like
my
somebody.
point.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Make your point and then I go ahead and rebuttal. Go ahead.
Okay, last year,
Mm-hmm.
your team had 240 points. 240 points from the tight end position. 240 points from the tight end position, and you still finished fourth. Now, Laporta's an upgrade, but if he don't score 240 points,
241.
where did you get better at? All you brought in was Lamar Jackson. You lost JSN, and you if I bring up his points, I could go bring up his point. So you bringing in Lamar, but you lost JSN, who scored 276. You lost Janu, who gave you 241, and you finished fourth with both of them niggas. That means the rest of your squad was trash. Like over 500 points you lost. And
What
all
did
you
you say?
brung in was Lamar.
Hold on.
All you brung in was Lamar.
When you finish, and as you making this emotional point that you making, which is hilarious. This is what I'm gonna ask you.
All right, go
What
ahead.
was your argument last year for my tight end position?
Honestly,
What was your argument?
we ain't even talking about you. I'm
No,
being
no, 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 no.
100%.
Roy. We
Hmm?
talking about Roy. We ain't talking about you. Because here's the thing. You won out in that deal because you traded me Cole Kmet, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you did, ho.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Your feelings hurt, dog. Your
No.
feelings,
What we talking?
you
If
ain't
we
even
talking about,
talking about
if
Cole
we
Komet.
hold on, what we talk about last year? Now, when I went and got John Smith, I picked him up out the free agency, right? That was a good free agency move, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, so therefore, in that standpoint, we build upon that. We made our trades that we made this year to improve our team, and we drafted who we drafted.
So what
And
you
who I
telling
draft.
me?
So hold
So
on.
what you
And what I
telling me?
draft. Hold on. I
You went
listened
from
to you.
hot garbage
Hold on. I listened to
to
you.
cool garbage. You
I
was
listened to you.
shitty as fuck,
Okay.
but now
Mhm,
you just shitty. So what you trying? That's basically what you're saying. With Cole
mhm,
Komet, I was fucking shitty as shit.
mhm, mhm.
But with Janu, I was just shitty because I finished bottom
So
four.
who
But
you
now
got
I got
winning?
Laporta, and
So
so
who you got
I'm
winning this game in week one?
huh?
Who you got
Oh
winning this
no,
game in week one?
that's Wednesday. That's a
That's
No,
Wednesday.
no, no,
Wednesday.
no,
You
no, no,
can't.
no. We're not even talking about that. We just talking about from week
Oh,
one.
you
And you in your
no.
feelings. You was in your feelings
I'm just
about
asking
your
if I.
team. You got
I'm
to
just
get out your
asking.
feelings,
I'm
baby.
just
Put them
asking the
motherfuckers in your
man.
pocket,
I
baby.
just asked the man
Oh,
who
you in
said,
your feelings.
again, I'm gonna let y'all finish talking, but after y'all
You want
finish
a
talking,
dog?
Listen, the results don't justify the means when we talking predictions right now. You wait for the results and then you can do that.
We
But we
call that
not finna.
lipo. We
Yeah,
call
we
that
not.
lipo. What does lipo stand for?
Let it
Let it
play
play
out.
out. Yeah, you
But
can't let it. You can't.
we not finna justify nothing based on your feelings. Listen,
you basing it,
you ain't
but
got no killer.
hold on, you basing your projections off what? Your biasness. That's your
Yeah,
bias.
you
Right. And
ain't.
again, if you always gonna look at the situation that you right, when you wrong, right? So
That's
we'll wait till you're
fine.
wrong.
That's fine.
We'll wait till you're wrong.
Who is
We'll
your
wait till
killer?
you're wrong.
Who is your
We'll wait
killers
till
on that
you're
team?
wrong. We'll wait till you're
Who
wrong.
is your
Just
killer?
like now, we moving to the next one.
You don't want to tell me who your killers are. LJ is your. Listen, when it comes to the tight end position, and I'm gonna be straight up with you, when it comes to the tight end position, it's only about 3 killers out there. That's fucking Kittle. That's fucking Brockers. And
I never
Smith
said that
Clyde.
the tight end never said that the
So
tight
you
end
have no
position.
killers on. When I say you, this is where the argument started. I said you don't got no killer. I said the team is decent. You got a decent team, but you got no killers. Tracy is not a fucking killer. He is one. If Tracy fumble one,
One. Technical
So
difficulties again. Back to you, Team Commish.
yeah, so I mean, listen, I just think you ain't got no killers on the team. I think LJ is the only killer. You a team. You got listen. You was a team that was bad last year, and what I was saying was Tracy. If Tracy fumbles that ball within the first 4 weeks, just one time, that's all Scatbo gonna need to take that position from him. And he had fumble problems. It's a fact. It ain't like I'm making that up. He had fumble problems. That was his biggest issue.
Mm.
Mm. When he
Hey,
played last year, was he the production we got out of him? Was that
He had
expected?
a good game or two. He wasn't nobody where we thought every week, oh Tracy, that dude.
Mm.
well, I'll go ahead
He,
and tell you Tracy's last year numbers 192 carries. He averaged 4.4, a total of 839 yards. I don't know what he did on the passing game, but I would like to say he probably didn't have 1,000 all purpose yards. They have him this year projected to hit 240, still not even projected to hit 1,000. I like my RB1s to hit 1,000. That's me. And that's just where I go. But you we'll see everything week one because we got a Thursday show coming up and that launches the season. And yeah, Sunday, we've all been here. This nigga down here less than others, but I've been here. It's a motherfucker doing a Sunday show and you down by 20 and you got a motherfucker punter going and a defensive lineman and he got fucking wide receiver going. Yeah, you it's a shitty time to do and I'm gonna say this. I watched him take you down this alley. But we had a segment, and I gotta call it like it is. We had a segment last year that we were supposed to have from the office of Lord Hate or Lord Hate this, that, and the other. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump on it before he does. We got it once, maybe twice.
twice.
Now, and
Both
they both came after what?
win.
All I'm saying is this. You locked in, dog. You got to show up for this. And you got to look at the people and be able to explain that shit 5 to 6 times if you lucky. Now, you take a motherfucker on the other end that may have to explain that shit 9 times. Shit, wow. But Wednesday, that's the start. What's up, Fuzzy Britches? But Sunday, that's where it all kick back. That's where you gotta sit back and motherfuckers be sitting there looking like that motherfucker right there. Especially he coming off a bomb ass win. He sit up there popping his chest. He coming in with massive shit. And you gotta go out there and defend your loss. Yeah, that's
Let's
where the shit get real.
go on because I got some real. Yeah, Sparks Bucks was trying. He got in his feelings, but I got some real commentary for some of these bottom 14.
El Patron's up next. He's top it. El Patron, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into him. He hyping him up. He got a 220 projection. El Patron always starts out the year strong, and for some reason, in the last 6 years, dude has just had the injury bug and just can't break it. Plus, he had AR-15 at his quarterback, which I still feel is trash. El Patron has a good squad this year, and he got a good mixture of rookies and whatnot. I think he makes some noise this year.
I like El Patron. I always like El Patron. Injuries has kicked his ass, right? I like him. I think he might contend for the division and make the playoffs. I mean, he's made the playoffs before, so him making the play, but him winning that division, he has. Fun fact: he's never won the division. He's never won the West Division.
Cheesy Don has
Him-
never won a division or a playoff game either. He's probably the only one left in the league who hasn't, right?
He's the only person that hasn't made the
Made the playoff.
playoffs.
Shit like that factors in. But
El
yeah, El Patron got
Patron,
to.
El Patron team is good. I still think he should have been ranked higher. I think that looking at what the rankings crew had him ranked, Yeah, and I agree with you on the aspect he is contending for that division.
Higher than who?
Uh,
I'm gonna go back here because I was gonna let higher than who? Because the people
you
that
say,
above him at Gronk, Missouri Kings, Cheese the Don, you, and El Patron, who should he have been placed higher than?
I mean, higher than Missouri Kings. That's one team.
A fuck,
Playoff. He made them be a playoff team.
Well,
and they got the same project. Hey,
See, he a playoff team. Do you think you should be higher than Missouri Kings?
do I think I should be? Of
I,
course, I think I should be higher. But I'm biased like
choose
you,
the fuck.
ain't
Oh, okay.
I? And that's what happens when you're biased. Move on
Okay.
to the next team as far as the bully
Bullyfoots.
foot.
Bullyfoots had the biggest drop off from a champion ever. Him and the U City Lions. Bullyfoots went out there and fucked team commission over the Travis Hunter pick. We don't believe Bullyfoots is a team currently constructed to have the ability to take advantage of Travis Hunter. I think that's a hater sentence. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Uh,
Uh,
with that being said, it is what it is. Bullyfoots at 13. I fucks with yeah. It ain't nothing I can say, but just they had the biggest fall off in history.
yeah, let's be that he did have the biggest fall off, but let's not forget that the year before, only two teams. That was not called Brian because Brian made the playoffs. But the only two teams that won the championship and didn't make the playoffs the next year is Bullyfoots and the Ass
Ass
Kickers.
kickers.
Now, as far as that comment, it wasn't a hater comment. I just don't think he could take advantage of the benefits that Hunter provides. And look no further than his team and his projection. I think he's like at 206.
He is currently at Bullyfoots is at 202
Yeah,
with the home field advantage.
202.
With the home field advantage.
Like, come on, man. And look at his running backs.
Travis Etienne about to lose it to Tootin. Uh,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it. And he passed on Travion Henderson.
And he got
Travion Henderson got like a 16-point projection. One, he was making plays all throughout the fucking preseason in kickoff returns, through the air, rushing the ball. He had touchdowns, a receiving touchdown, rushing touchdown, and a kickoff return touchdown. Travion Henderson was killing. He just listen. Hunter gives him a great advantage because he can put him at cornerback. But his starting lineup is ass. Like, what the fuck is Hunter doing when your starting lineup is ass?
I mean, he get the stack with Trevor Lawrence, and then
His starting lineup is ass. Trevor Lawrence great, Hunter
no, he
great,
not.
ETN.
right. Let's call it out for that. Not great.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm just saying. Trevor Lawrence is his quarterback. That's a good quarterback. Travis Hunter playing him at cornerback. That's great. That's a great advantage. But
Nah.
ETN is
Oh,
not, and he had a chance. He had a chance to draft Tootin, and he didn't.
I just looked at something. So his even with Hunter giving him 16 projected points at the cornerback position, this stick is still without the home field advantage is below 200.
200, yeah. It's
And so when I
199.
say he can't take advantage of the benefits that Hunter give him, that's what I'm talking about. He
Do
need
you
a
think
fucking running back. He needs a running back.
he do need a
And if,
running back?
and if Hunter lose his job or get traded or this or that, because if he get traded and he go to a team, it's probably gonna take him a while just to pick up. But if ETN lose his job to Bigsby or Tootin, what do you put? You gotta put a running back in the running back slot.
You gotta put
No way around it. All right, next up, we got the 14th team, the Black Republicans, who finished dead last. We believe the Black Republicans are a year away from being a year away when I said that I was called a hater. We have serious questions that Kyler Murray will be the quarterback at the helm when the team starts to compete seriously. Black Republicans had an amazing draft, blah, blah, blah. Need some instant hits from the
Oh,
draft. And outside of Genty, no, I'm just saying, but that's what Black Republicans had an amazing draft, but he's going to need some instant hits from this draft outside of Genty and T Mac to compete right away. Black Republicans nominated the off season and set his team up for a great future, but it's the regular season now. And all that rah rah, which was I was just saying, ran the offseason, don't hold much weight with a 203 projection, and that's with the home field advantage. So if you fellas don't mind, I'll leave this one off. Bring it in, Black Republicans. I'm going to talk to you directly. You have a great team. You've got a great offseason, but you also had a great offseason before. And that didn't work out well for you. I'm wishing you the best. But let's not remember, let's not forget. I want to quote a great philosopher by the name of Lennox Powell. You still Wilson. Don't get it confused. You was going to finish 16th regardless, nigga. I wish you all the best. But coming up here trying to scrap with me, nigga, and you got a .399 career winning percentage, go try to win your division. Go fuck with Brandon. Go fuck with them niggas in your division. Go try to make a name for yourself elsewhere. Fucking with me ain't it. You can let this nigga down here talk you into some puss ass, dumbass war, but you're retarded. Because beating me, even if you do beat me and you don't make the playoffs and you still 16th and 15th and 14th or bottom four like that nigga over there, what did you fucking do? Besides not shit. And all you can do is come in and say, I beat you, but I still made the motherfucking dance, nigga. You at home beating your meat. I'm at the dance fucking hoes. So you can let that nigga down there convince you that you even on my level to try to, I ain't done, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. And that you on
Let
my
Jay
level,
Reed
nigga.
have his
You
moment.
ain't on my level. So go out there, get your weight up, little nigga. And I'll see you when you get on my level. Other than that, have fun at 14, my nigga. Now it's your turn.
Jay
let me
Reed.
say this. Let me
Hold
say
on.
this.
Let me get in this before, because Jay Reed been doing this. He been taking it there this whole show, and I'm gonna have to say this. I disagree with you on the ranking as far as where he should have been. I think that Bullyfoot should have been ranked lower than Black Republicans based off the GM and the drafting, and the fact that his running backs do look way better than what Bullyfoots do have. And if it's premium, even though I hate Trey Benson, I think that's a trash ass running back. He should get rid of him off his team. But if two can come in there and take Bisbee job, I think that can move Black Republicans up a little bit more than what I ain't saying he gonna
Answer
make
this
the
question. I'm
playoffs.
gonna ask him the same question. Spot, I want to hear no explanation. I just want to hear yes or no. Does the Black Republicans make the playoffs this year?
No.
Rankins crew.
No.
Okay. Now I pass it on to you. So when I go out here and say that nigga, you not a playoff team and you still trash, nigga, you still Wilson, I'm not hating because both of you motherfuckers right here just said that y'all don't think the nigga make the playoffs this year. So
You
how
gonna
the
let me
fuck am I
talk?
hating?
You gonna let me talk?
Your world, my nigga.
First off,
I'm cutting my mic off.
Lennox made it cool to say you ain't on my level, you can't battle me. Because I remember a time ago when the ass kickers was trying to battle Lennox. He was called a bitch for not accepting the challenge, even though the ass kickers wasn't on his level. But now the ass kickers got their weight up, and now they on that same bitch nigga shit that he called Lennox a bitch for. I'm saying it's some bitch nigga shit. When a nigga challenge you, he gotta be on your level. I mean, the ass kicker made it his point to say you claim to be way up here and I'm down here, but I'ma prove it to you and I'ma show you and we're gonna go at it. And these niggas win at it for
What did I
years.
do?
These niggas win at it for
And
years.
what did I do?
It don't matter.
No,
At the time,
that's a
no,
question. It does matter. It
it
does
don't
matter.
matter
What
because
did
at
I
the
do?
time,
Did I went
no,
up there and I made my name?
no, the ends don't justify the means. 'Cause listen, at the time when you was calling him a bitch for not stepping to you, you wasn't on his fucking level. At that which is the very moment Wilson and you are right now.
I
At
ain't
that
never been
time,
that low.
but you still wanted that war. You still wanted that fucking smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
was
guess
not
what?
on his level. And you still wanted that fucking smoke and you got what you wanted. And here's the word where it gets me.
Mm.
He was a fucking bitch ass nigga for saying you not on my level. I ain't got time for your ass. You was like, no, nigga, you gonna do this. You a fucking bitch. You can't handle this. You a bitch. I want to show you I'm on this motherfucking level with you. You a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And now that the roles are fucking reversed,
Mm-hmm.
who's the fucking bitch in this situation?
Okay.
I just want to guess.
Can I
Who's
go
the
ahead?
bitch? Who's the fucking bitch?
No one. Now I'll go ahead and say no. Just hear me out. Now this is where when and this is why I say when that fair and balance shit when I was on the other end, I didn't get this Roy. I got the Roy. Nigga, get your weight up. I got the Roy that was saying the same shit that I was saying. I didn't have this. Roy didn't have this vigor when I was out there. No.
That's
I
a
let you
lie.
talk and I didn't.
But
You
that's
didn't.
a lie.
It's not. You told me, Ira, you need to get your weight up. Ira, you
We
need to
went
get
at
the
it.
ring.
We went at it with them together. We both was born with Lennox.
At the end of the day,
Is he ranked where he ranked at? Is he
yeah,
ranked
he,
appropriately?
no, he should be 16. The only reason,
No, he
the
should.
only
No,
reason
he
I'm going
should.
to tell you exactly. The only
No, he
reason
shouldn't.
said
No,
is
he shouldn't.
16 is
No, he
because
shouldn't.
he hates said.
No, he
That's
should
a
be
bias.
16. Let's go to 16 because
No.
At
We
the
got
end of
we
the
gotta
day,
go. We gotta go. We
Black
gotta go to
Republicans, I'm gonna
15.
say this, dog. You had a good off season. You had a great off season, and I wish you the best. I hope you go out there and do amazing things, and I hope you go ahead and prove this nigga right. I don't think you will though. And at the end of the day, my nigga, you are still a .399 career person. And if y'all the war is gonna happen, or the seasons are gonna go on. You gonna talk your shit, I'm gonna talk my shit, and it's gonna be what it is. But you gotta understand, this nigga right here, Mr. Don King, Roy King, he gonna go home with the winner regardless.
now, if you listen to what he said, see, and this is where this is the shit that I be trying to warn y'all. He already said the war is gonna happen regardless. All I'm trying to tell you is y'all are in a war. Whether
Because
he
you say
say
so.
no, because you are. Because the moment the results start coming out, you gonna go at him and you gonna go at him
And
hard.
you know when the results come out and
But
he not winning. No, and he not winning. You know what he gonna do? Go ahead and say it, Roy. What does he always do? What does he always do?
I don't know.
You
He's
don't
not.
come on.
He
I
got to
don't
get.
do that.
He got to. I don't know what he gonna do, but
What
yeah,
does he have
he got a
history of?
history of running. He got a
Oh,
history
okay.
of running. But
And then you
if
have to
you in a
coach him.
war,
Then you have to coach
but
him. Be like, hey, you gonna have to stay here through this. You have to. If a nigga gotta tell you to stay here through this, then
I
you
say
tough.
it just in y'all in a war. Y'all just in the war. The same
When
thing
he
with
was in a
Lincoln.
war with you, and
The
you even
same
said
thing
it.
with
You even
Lincoln.
said it. That
We
nigga
wasn't in a
ran for
war. We just
years,
was
and he
going
didn't
at it
take.
with each other.
When you was down and you was that 1-13 team and not 13
I
and
would never win 1-13. It was
whenever you was in that
3-11.
From
3
an
and 11. I'm
outsider
sorry, when
stand,
you was
from
3
my
and 11, hold on. When you was 3 and
go ahead.
11, and Wilson was in that motherfucker giving you the business. That very next season, when he went trash, you said it yourself. I am disappointed and I'm pissed off. I believe the words you said was pissed off that he not here to take his lumps. I took his shit week after week, every motherfucking day in here when I was down. And now that he's down, that motherfucker runs a high. You's a
Listen,
hoe nigga.
we'll see. We'll
Daddy
see
not
in the
proud of no
war. In
hoe
the
ass
war.
running nigga. Stop
In
running.
the war. We'll see if he leave or not. I don't think he will. I think he gonna be here
He don't
every
want to
week.
disappoint his puppet master.
I think he gonna be here every week. Let's go to 15.
15 New
Before
North
y'all, before
Siders.
hold on. Before this, because this war that you say that is happening and that ain't happening. I say like this: the only way he's gonna get resolved if you bring him on the show and let the man speak for himself.
He ain't never spoke for
That
himself.
can happen. I mean,
Man, and
we
so
can book
let's
him.
put it here. Let's put it on wax right now.
He a
We can
fan of the
book him.
We
show.
put
He
hold on,
watches. Hey nigga, come on the show.
hold on. I don't
Yeah.
want the host to invite him because he's biased, and I don't want the Rankings crew to invite him. I'm gonna invite him as a guest and say, hey, come on here. We should mute them niggas and let you tell your story as to how this situation should go between you and Mo before we get into week one. And that's what we should have set up. Move on to
New North
darkness.
Siders. New North Siders Fantasy Football Club. They at 15. They had a fire sale last year. They came to the draft party. They got a haul for number 2. They got a lot of players. And according to the Rankings crew, he has become a monster to deal with in the trades. I think he's appropriately ranked. I don't think he made a lot of noise this year. Roy from the Rankings crew went ahead and fucked me out my trade. I ain't gonna forgot. And but me and Chuck, we talked about it. It is what it is. They ranked 15th. They finished dead last in the division.
First off, let's set this straight. You went messing with shit before the trade was official. It's a 24-hour official trade. The trade was already accepted. You went fucking with shit. And I'm sure Brian can appreciate
I'm sure he can.
the 24-hour rule. So it was put into place. It wasn't an official trade. So all y'all, it went after you fucking with shit and reset the entire
I
draft.
already went through this.
I had
We were
to
supposed to
give
be talking about
everybody
New
their
York.
picks. Y'all had 3 days and way more than enough time to redo the trade. Obviously, it didn't get done. That's not on me. As far as Chuck go, that is team commish light because those are all my fucking players. It was a bad trade. I don't regret it. I do regret it a little bit because I should have got Hunter. Should have stayed with Hunter. I didn't get Hunter. And now he's got Mahomes. He's got Walker, Waddle, and Hollywood Brown.
And
All
all of
those
those motherfuckers, in my opinion, was on their way out. I think you fucked them on that deal, and I've said it numerous
on
times.
their way out where?
Mahomes ain't Mahomes like he was 3 years ago. Waddle
He's
ain't the
still
Waddle.
one of the best
Waddle
quarterbacks
ain't the
in the
Waddle
league.
that won the Super Bowl with me. And who else? Hollywood Brown. Hollywood fucking Brown. Let's be real. Anyway, I think you fucked on that trade, but that's my opinion. Who am I? But I'm gonna say what I say.
Listen. Let's say this, and I will say this, and this is why I really don't. I'm not super regretting the trade. That fire sale he did was stupid as fuck. Okay, he traded everything. I took advantage of it, but he
Yeah.
traded all his play. He even traded Higgins. He traded young guys.
Yeah, young, yeah.
And,
And I
and,
know Higgins would sell out about that nigga before Brian.
Yeah, Brian, I want to say this too. Brian always crying about my trades and I get everything I want. Him getting Higgins, him getting Higgins for a second round pick, a fourth round pick, and a sixth round pick was highway fucking robbery. But he don't never want to say nothing about that. Now, had I not done that trade with Chuck, it would have took him 7 years to rebuild that fucking team because he traded every fucking body. Only person he had left was Bo Nix, who I traded him for too. But outside of Bo Nix, he traded everybody. That one pick he got at 2 was not going to replenish his team. He got 5 players from me, and he's still one of the worst teams projection wise in the league. Uh, Chuck is actually on my new do not trade list. I'm tired of helping you niggas out. I'm tired of helping you niggas out, you ungrateful niggas. Hey, build that motherfucking team with your bad decision making ass. Build a team yourself. I haven't guided you. I done done as much as I could do for you.
Damn.
That Hogan on Hogan hate is real. It's the trade shouldn't have happened, but you know, it is what it is. You can't stop them from having that family connection, and now they bad blood because they can't see each other in the daytime with a flashlight.
I'm gonna finish this out
Mm.
with the 16th team who should not be the 16th team
Uh,
because they led their division for most of the season. It just fell off at the end. I remember last year he told me it was like week 3, and he was like, "I guarantee said won't win another month." It might have been week 2, but said went out there and ran off 4 motherfucking wins every week. And this is what I was talking to you because we're used to it. We're used to that. But that first motherfucking Sunday show where you didn't got a foot in your ass, or you got to go explain some shit that you was dead wrong on. That shit, you got to do that shit on cam. That shit is a motherfucker. But 16th pick said it's some hater shit. Surprise, surprise. New York City Matrix is a preseason worst team in the league. This team is a fucking train wreck. Joe Mixon hurt. True. Their prize pick, Quentin Johnson, hasn't signed his rookie contract yet. True. No telling when he'll be ready to play. This team sucks. The owner sucks. No direction, no trade, no moves. Just here to give out free wins on the clock for the 2026 AFL draft with the #1 overall pick, New York City Matrix.
word of lie. Word of lie.
You are a motherfucker, boy.
Where is the lie at? This team is a fucking listen. He is a imagine if I'd have picked fucking Quinshawn Johnson after missing out on fucking Travis Hunter. This motherfucker ain't even signed yet. He of all the teams who can't afford they top pick not to be on the team, it's fucking sad. And Mixon hurt. He 28, 29 with a foot problem. This motherfucker had all season to recover, and it still ain't right. He's done. Nick Mixon is done. He don't got the backup.
New York City
I mean,
Matrix is your black Republicans, nigga.
no, this is
Yeah.
facts. I'm not saying nothing.
That's what I say. Where's the lie in anything I say?
No. That's not even trying to go there with Wilson. Let's stick to fucking Matrix and this bum ass team.
I would say that too.
Hey, matter of fact, enlighten me.
Mm-hmm. Who's
What's this
better?
nigga? No. What's this nigga projection?
Like 186 or some
His
shit.
projection. And this is why, because it's 186.1.
Yeah.
86.1.
We shouldn't spend
Say
that
it
much
again.
time on it. Hold on. We shouldn't even spend that much time on it.
We shouldn't, but we are. We here now. We here now. What's that projection? Look, you looking at it.
86.1.
Hey, make it sound better than it is.
Shit, I need to
I
look and see.
can't.
Look who we got in at the flex.
He got Jordan Whittington. I'm gonna be fuck you. I don't even know.
I was looking at your linebacker. I'll project it. I'll project your running back.
What's Jordan Whittington projection at the flex?
Jordan Whittington is projected to hit 85.9.
What's his week 1 projection?
Week 1 projection is less than stellar. 4?
4.6.
4.6.
Who he got at his starting running back?
He has Kenneth Gainwell.
The string running back on the Pittsburgh Steelers. He had to go find that motherfucker on the goddamn free agent market.
He got Mason Taylor at his other flex spot. Say it. Bring it in. Say it. week after week, day after day, every day in the room, and definitely on this show because you are a friend and a fan of the show. Defend you every week to the hilt, the same way he defend his boy Wilson. I defend you, but you making it hard, my nigga. Making it hard. Do better.
Hey, that dude is trash, man. Like, and I'm gonna tell you how trash he is. Joe Mixon hurt. Keys a dime drop. Damian Pierce. He not all that great. He got him like a 6 point projection. It's Chubb, Pierce, and the rookie they got. And instead of picking up Pierce, he goes with Kenny Gang fucking well. The third string running back. Said trash. He is fucking trash. And listen, league. He don't do trades. He don't. But if you can figure out a way to get his first round pick next year, even if you give him a good player, he's still gonna be fucking trash. Give him a good player because you getting the number one pick next year. Listen, the way his team is currently constructed, I don't think Mixon's coming back, and I don't know when Quinshawn is gonna play. Said might not. He won't be the first team to go 0-16, but he will be 0-14, but he will be the first team that wasn't tanking to go 0-14. He's not beating he's not beating nobody. I know him and Chuck play each other this year. That's the scary game right there. But outside of that, he ain't got a chance. Who he gonna beat? Who can he beat in this league with that team?
Black Republicans. Let's see. Yeah. Well,
okay,
listen.
We'll see.
They do play.
They play twice.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, listen, y'all, this is why we do this shit. This shit was for the entertainment. This is a great show. This shit was funny as hell. Me would like to say thank you to my co-host over here and this nigga who has labeled himself the talent. From me to you, you to yours. This has been the show. Go ahead, send him out, Laura Haight.
Hey, week 1, win.
Sir.
We'll see y'all on Wednesday with our predictions.
Thursday.
We'll go over the games like we always do. We'll pick our winners. That's going to be fun.
The start of the 10th anniversary of the AAFL started by this nigga down here. We going to see you motherfuckers on Thursday for the Thursday morning pre-cap week motherfucker 1. From me to you, on behalf of everybody, we out this motherfucker. Peace.